All right, all right. What is going on, everybody? It is your boy back at it again. What's going on, everybody? Oh, let me go ahead and share this out real fast. All right. We are all shared out. What's going on, Mark Young? 2K Plays, Greenwall Tree, LOL Really, Paradox X, Greenwall Tree, RP Juice, James Spencer, Luis Casello, The Remnant. How's everybody doing? What's going on, Baby Badger? Lizard Plays. What's going on, Emerged God? Lizard Plays says I vote Packers. I am going for the Niners, but I do have a funny feeling that the NFL is going to have the Packers win. I just gambled my house away on the Titans. Uh-oh, 2K Plays. James Spencer, ready to see the Packers lose? LOL. Hey, I want the Niners to win, so I'm ready. I think Niners and Chiefs will be a great matchup in the Super Bowl. I just got a funny feeling that the NFL is going to have it as the Super Bowl one rematch. But I am going for the Niners. I am 0 for 1 today. So we're just going to have some fun. The Packers are on the road. They are in San Francisco. Luis says, oh man, not Joe Buck and Troy Aikman again. The Cardinals fan in me cannot have the 49ers win. Well, see, I'm a Cardinals fan as well as a Lions fan, so I can't have neither one of these teams technically win. But but I am going to go for the Niners because my first home team is the Detroit Lions, and the Packers are definitely enemy number one. So I am going for the Niners. Tablet says back. My eyes are blurred from looking at the screen. I love to read all the conversations. Who is winning? I got the 49ers on the win. Uh, but as I've been saying, I won't dismiss that the NFL will rig the game to where it's going to be the Chiefs and Packers. A Super Bowl I rematch. But I do think that the Chiefs and 49ers will match up well. Just as well as the 49ers and the Titans would have. But hopefully the 49ers can get it. Oh yeah, I know what you mean, brother. Chris says, "What's up, fellas? Go Niners!" Absolutely. Oh yeah, absolutely, James Spencer. Tablet. Now you see what I mean. Now do you see what I mean? But the Jets fan lost the lawsuit due to what do you call it? The NFL claiming themselves as entertainment. San Francisco gonna get torn. I hope for Rodgers put the belt. Read too much on this. What's up, y'all? Go 49ers. What's up, Demon Dad? What's going on, Art? How's it going, brother? If you guys are a Los Angeles Lakers fan, definitely go ahead and subscribe to Arthur. Great content creator. 2K Play says Lions should be here. Chris said Cleveland fans sued 10 years before. Before the Spygate thing. Hey, that's what's up, Art. Hit 800 watch hours. Let's get him to 4,000. Shout out to Boys to Men. Yeah, Boys to Men's doing the national anthem. I got there quick, Troxel. Perfect time to come back to YouTube. Absolutely. Randy Schoolcraft says if the Super Bowl is Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers, does State Farm win a double check? Oh, absolutely, Tab Lady. Y'all got Odell and still stink. Baker Mayfield is not garbage. Chris says Miami, if they do it right, they might be a beast for 8 to 9 years with all the picks they got the next 2 years. Rodgers is in the locker room on bended knees. Demon Dad. Bengals fan 444 life. Arthur says I was 565 when I came back. So from December 6th to January 19th, I'm at 800. Trucks, big difference. Absolutely. Arthur needs his watch time hours so he could get monetized. Let's get Art the watch hours so he could get monetized. Philip, I got the 49ers. As a Detroit Lions diehard fan, I can't stand the Packers. But I do think that the NFL might make it a Packers and Chiefs rematch. Philip says, can I be the first content creator to hit 1,000 without any content? Is that even possible? Yeah, me too, Troxel. I want 49ers to win so bad. All right, we are on, folks. Getting ready to set off to kick this thing off.
Just like normal, but he did admit it's a bigger deal starting in a game this close to the Super Bowl. He's been there as a backup with the Patriots a couple of times. Said, yeah, he's anxious and he gets a little excited, but once he hears the national anthem, all that goes away. What he doesn't want to go away is this 49er crowd, noisiest it's ever been. It helped in last week's win, and as Kyle Shanahan said,
what's going on, Hot?
We got, the louder they got, and Aaron Andrews, it's loud in here.
Yeah, and Chico native Aaron Rodgers said there's always something special about coming back to Northern California. There's something special about this team. He was confident when he said, this is our year. We expect to be nice and loose today. This noise you mentioned, Matt LaFleur said, we know it's going to be wild. We hope it's not an issue. We're just going to have to do our best with it, Joe.
All right, Green Bay won the toss. They defer. 49ers start with a football, and we are glad you're with us. Spanish language broadcast available tonight on Fox Deportes.
All right, the kick is up. We got a touchback. 49ers get the ball first.
Well, it has been some ride for Jimmy Garoppolo. 62nd overall pick.
Let me try to get this field and scoreboard on.
In his time as a starter for the 49ers, traded here October of 2017. Last year blew out his ACL, third week of the season, and he and the 49ers 14-3 all in as they try to get to Super Bowl 54. Handoff here, running to his left, Tevin Coleman, who had the big game against the Vikings, over 100 yards rushing. A couple of touchdowns, picked up 4 where Preston Smith was waiting for him. And the ground game last week, Troy, was off the charts for the 49ers. They ran it 47 times.
They sure did. They came out in that game early, and they were able to throw the football. And Kyle Shanahan said once he saw they were able to throw the football in that opening possession, he knew then they were going to be able to run the ball. They have tremendous balance.
There we go.
We'll see how Green Bay wants to play that defensively.
What's going on, MonStar?
Here's Tevin Coleman again.
All right, got the first down.
They're going to mark him just short of first
Oh.
down yardage as his knee
All
hit
right.
before he lunged for the 35. A gain of 5, third down and less than 1 coming up as you look at this Packers defense. And as you said, it's gotten better and better.
MonStar says 49ers win all the way, including Super Bowl.
Coleman gets wrapped up.
Oh, no gain.
Get the first down. Play made by Zadarius Smith. He wasn't alone. And no gain on the play. Kenny
Oh, absolutely,
Clark
Tab
as
Lady.
well, and it's going to end up as a 3-and-out.
Zadarius Smith, he works right through George Kittle. He's able to get off of him and then feel the hole and make a big stop there on on second and short. And that's a great job by Zadarius Smith, who had a heck of a ball game last week and has been playing lights out.
Wisnowski to punt, the rookie. Waiting for it, Tyler Irvin, a big addition in December by this Packers team. Good punt. Fair catch and a lunging grab by Tyler Irvin. 42-yard punt, nothing on the return, but a precarious moment there for the Packers as Irvin came down with it. Possession starts at the 25.
Yeah, I got you, Phillip.
Here's a toss. Aaron Jones running right, cuts back. Big pickup on first down. He gets 9. Jaquaski Tart is there for the stop.
This is going to be something worth keeping an eye on right here. That's Richard Sherman. Normally he plays the left cornerback position defensively. That time he lines up on the right side.
All right, Phillip, go ahead and check your page.
Adams. Typically they do not travel. Richard Sherman, now he is over here in his customary left cornerback position.
Second and a yard. Quick throw, pass caught.
Devontae Adams to the 40.
For Green Bay. Aaron
Oh, it's looking like it's going to be at the 41.
Reminded everybody from Chico, California, played at nearby Cal. Hoped to be drafted by the 49ers back in 2005 when they had the #1 overall pick. They took Alex Smith. And Aaron Rodgers slid to number 24 where he was taken by Green Bay. Sat behind.
You're welcome, Phillip.
For 3 years and then took over in 08. Won a Super Bowl in 2010. First down, keeps it, throws it, pass caught. That's Mercedes Lewis, and he gets dumped. Play made by Quan Alexander, who came back last week after missing from Halloween on with a torn pec.
Yeah, Quan Alexander, one of those guys they got back, along with Dee Ford, and what a lift it gave this defense and the way that they were able to play. They went through a stretch there when they were without Quan Alexander, without Dee Ford, they were without Jaquaski Tart. They gave up a lot of points, did not play the same kind of defense we had seen earlier in the year.
On second down, Jones. He's going to be 3 yards.
Julie Hudson says this is going to be a good one. I hope so.
Buckner, part of that good defensive front for San Francisco there for the stop. And the amazing thing for Green Bay, Troy, to me, is that you know they want to get it to Devontae Adams on the outside. The defense certainly knows it, and yet Matt LaFleur finds ways to scheme him open.
Hang tight, Phillip.
Did a great job of it last week. 160 yards receiving, and every defense knows that that's the target for Aaron Rodgers. But right now, Joe, regardless of who catches this one, this was a down that they really struggled on the last time they played.
The answer is Williams, and he gets dropped by Drake Greenlaw.
All right, it is 4th down.
For San Francisco. And Williams is short of first down yardage.
Well, Dre Greenlaw, he has to go and cover him in the flat, but what Aaron Rodgers missed was with Greenlaw going out to the flat, he's got Jimmy Graham across the sticks for what would have been an easy completion and a first down.
All right, 4th and 1.
He went to Jamal Williams. Jamal Williams was brought to the turf immediately by Greenlaw. J.K. Scott hit by that flu bug that's hit so many of these Green Bay Packers. Good to go. Richie James with a fair catch just outside the 10.
All right, ball at, I believe, the 11. 49ers with the ball. So in case if you guys came in late, San Francisco opened the game with the ball. So that means the Packers will have the ball to start the second half. Both teams had one possession. No, there's no turnovers yet. Why is that, Juice? What's going on, Frederick Williams? I just want Aaron Rodgers to win another ring. Paradox X says, nah, I'm hyped. Paradox X says, we want to see Packers Chiefs rematch.
In Houston.
All right, we are back.
The New England Patriots, that overtime game, and he's been here with the 49ers since 2017.
Yeah, Marco, game's back on it. I gotta mute it when it's copywritten music and commercials, though. First down. Ball at, I believe, the 27-yard line.
Defense for 16 yards. Kevin King missed the tackle. 16 yards later, first down, San Fran.
Well, that's part of that play-action game that we know so well from the 49ers. They bring Deebo Samuel across the formation off of the bootleg action by Garoppolo, and that's the key right there for Green Bay. This 49ers offense, one of the best in the league in yards after the catch. They've got to be better at tackling and making plays in space.
Mostert tries the right side and takes it across the 30 where he gets 5. Tyler Lancaster there for Green Bay.
Oh, you're welcome, Marco.
308 yards of offense last week against the Vikings.
I'm a Lions fan, but man, Rashad Gary getting a ring would be dope. What's going on, Amy? How's it going, sis? Says happy Sundays, Tricks. If you guys are not subscribed, that is our member of the Sports Movement Network, Amy Amor.
Second down and 5. Garoppolo throws wide open. Samuel.
Oh, Deebo Samuel to the... Oh, he tripped.
Loses his balance inside the 40.
If he didn't trip, he was gone.
Well, the 49ers play a lot of two-backs.
Oh, yeah, Paradox X. Me and her have open, what do you call it? Like, she calls me Tricks.
Three downs, and then they motion out. They send
She's the only one that's allowed to do that.
Then they motion the back out of the backfield. It creates space within this defense. Deebo Samuel, and again, a missed tackle by the Packers on the back end.
30-yard completion. That's Kittle in motion.
Mostert.
Off here to Mostert. And he's inside the 35, a 6-yard gain. A good block by George Kittle. He can put up a lot of stats, Kittle can, catching the ball. But he loves to block as a tight end.
What's going on, Dustin? Says you the man. Appreciate that, brother. You're the man as well. Thanks for joining us.
Football. Typically, these guys, all you talk about is their ability to catch the football and the matchup issues in the passing game. He is terrific as an end-of-line blocker and coming off a huge game.
Paradox X. Well, I got exposed.
George Kittle was a big part of it.
On 2nd and 4, Garoppolo keeps Mostert.
Oh, loss of yards.
By Savage. The rookie from Maryland up to make the play, and a loss of 4.
That's a great job by Darnell Savage, because Laken Tomlinson, the left guard, they run the play action off of that. They're coming back off of it with the screen. He's going to come out. And
what's going on, James Willis?
Out there in front and pick off Darnell Savage. And Savage makes a big play.
To bring up 3rd and 8.
All right, 3rd and 8.
3 wide receiver set for the 49ers.
It's George Kittle at the bottom.
Somehow the hand
got a first down to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, 5. Touchdown! 49ers. Let's go.
Well, they're running a trap with the right guard, Mike Person. He comes across. They get Staley up at the next level, the left tackle, and there is a canyon for Raheem Mostert on 3rd and long.
36 yards on 3rd and 8, and that was
all right. The kick is up. Kick is good. 7-0. James Willis says, I'm here. I had to console my girlfriend for the Titans loss. RIP Juice says, the little Packers finna get wrecked. Chris Cashball says, yep, Packers might get a stop. Amy Amor says, OMG, James, good boyfriend. RIP Juice says, LOL, I thought the Titans struck first and they lost, so I don't know. James Will says, yeah, she lives near Nashville for 11 years back in Michigan, though. Paradox X says, I live in Jacksonville. James Willis says, so be the Lions and Titans watching football would not be a good activity for us. Paradox X says, go Jacksonville. Chris says, I had a dream. The Packers lost 70-9. Man, I'd love for that to come true. LOL. 70-9 is tough. That's a bad day at the office. So next Sunday, I will be doing the Pro Bowl. And then the following Sunday, I will be doing the Super Bowl. What's going on? Stacy Davidson says Chiefs are the best. R.I.P. Juice says, if we lost 70-9, I'm retiring. James says that would be an all-time NFL record. Oh, absolutely. The whooping has begun, says Demon Dad. What's going on, Johnny? What's going on, brother? Says nothing like football at 8 in the morning. Appreciate your service, brother. But I will say this, Johnny. Your Packers are going down, brother. Stacy says, Chiefs need a win. Packers and Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Philip says, I think that the NFL is rigged. Frederick Williams says, okay, Green Bay. Don't stand a chance now. All right, we are back with game audio. James Willis says, that's right. You from Singapore?
Down below after the 49ers punched it into the end zone. They needed 8.
No, he's actually from Michigan, but he's stationed out.
First down, they got a touchdown. And we'll see.
What's going on, Edgar
The Packers can answer.
Paredes? Hopefully I said your name correctly. Says, hey. What's going on, Dwayne Boatwright? If you guys are not subscribed to Dwayne Boatwright, definitely do so. He drops good content. Who is pro LOL? Starting quarterback?
A lot of ties for sure. These teams know each other well.
From the 25, pass is caught. Tackle is made. Geronimo Allison brought down.
All right, no gain.
By K'Wan Williams. A gain of 2. And so when you have that much history, and in this case, family ties, the two brothers get together, the LaFleurs, with their parents, family, Harris Barton, beloved 49er offensive lineman, checking it all out. That was Mike LaFleur. Troy circles.
Play action.
Rodgers keeps, fires, pass, caught.
First down, Packers.
And he's out of bounds with a first down and a gain of 13. Good throw, good catch. Alan Lazard.
Well, it seems like every time the Packers are into the boundary, that's the side that they're putting Richard Sherman on. And at other times he's staying in his normal position, but he is lined up against Devontae Adams once again. But they move the pocket. Remember, the last time they played, this pass rush got after Aaron Rodgers, but an excellent throw there to Lazard.
Sacked him 5 times in that November game. Handoff here to Aaron Jones. And on first down, a pickup of 3. Buckner, the first one there for San Francisco.
Time we saw Richard Sherman, a little gamesmanship.
Dwayne Boatwright says vote Travis Troxel for Congress. Appreciate that. What's going on, Christy? Welcome back.
On that last play, they were in man coverage. But we haven't seen the shot. Now, that the play prior to this, when they hit Lazard, it looked like maybe that was one.
Demon Dad says, thanks for the 60 plus in the building. Smash that thumbs up. Appreciate that, Demon Dad.
Plays that we anticipated early.
All right, 2nd and 7.
Handoff to Jones. Play made by
Jones with a no-gainer.
Bosa.
3rd and 7.
Pro Bowler as a rookie and the number 2 overall pick out of Ohio State. What a year he's had.
There he is right here, Nick Bosa, and you can see Bakhtiari comes out, kind of lunges at him, and he's so quick and powerful. He's able to use his hands. He sheds him, and he's right there in the backfield. What a year. What an addition Nick Bosa's made to this defense.
3rd down and 7.
Oh, get him, get him, get him! Got him! Sacked on Aaron Rodgers. Let's go! 4th down. I appreciate that. Stacy Davison says I subscribe. Welcome to the family. You're definitely an MVP.
Well, initially, it looks like they're going to try to come out here and throw the slant route.
Jim M says, I missed commercial, said nobody.
If he turns it loose right away, but he got off it, and that's the challenge. I mean, once you get off your initial read.
All right, 4th and 20.
Against this front to get the
J.K. Scott set to punt.
Second punt from Scott. James from inside the 25. Has some room.
To the 30, to the 35, 40. Ball at the 49. Ball at the 49 or 50-yard line. Oh, you're welcome, Stacy. I appreciate you. Julie says defense wins championships. Absolutely. David Hinton says woohoo. RIP Juice says you can't hate Mahomes. Hot says can't wait for Aaron Rodgers to blame his head coach for lack of execution. Man, I would delete your page, but you have a mod. But my second favorite team is the 49ers. That's what's up. I mean, I definitely would love a 49ers and Chiefs matchup. I did want a Titans 49ers, but the Chiefs proved that they want it. I'm a diehard Lions fan regardless, so cheated on or not, I'm always one pride or don't ride. That's why my dislike for Packers, Vikings, and Bears. Now, if you're a fan of them, that's not saying I'm not a fan of you. You know, I'm just saying as the team. Because I met some cool Packers fans. I've met some cool Bear fans and Viking fans. Like Chicago Bears page, Chicago Bears 24/7. He's a great person. I might not like his team, but he is a great person. Me and him talk a lot on Twitter. All right, we are back.
And ends up hanging on to Aaron Rodgers for the sack.
Yeah, they get over here on the sidelines. These defensive linemen.
TVO Sanchez says, this is the channel to be in. Trucks and Sports. Appreciate that, Hugo.
Play caller will take a shot here in these situations.
I want Chiefs versus 49ers in the Super Bowl. Go Chiefs.
Toss here to Coleman. Blake Martinez comes in to make the stop. A gain of 4. Shakira and Jennifer Lopez.
Shout out to Jennifer Lopez and Shakira. That's your halftime for Super Bowl Sunday.
Reed taking a team to the Super Bowl for the second time in his
What's going on, Air Fighter Boy? Says
Miami,
KCC fan, but just check in who is going to play against them.
when he gets out of the pocket.
What you think, Green Bay? I am going for the 49ers. I think 49ers and Chiefs would be a really great matchup.
Their first Super Bowl in 50 years as Garoppolo throws. Penalty flag is thrown. Emmanuel Sanders closest to it.
Joe, I think
But I wouldn't be shocked if it's going to be a Super Bowl I rematch.
Jimmy Garoppolo couldn't tell if he was stumbling or
Personal
got
foul.
blocked.
Roughing the passer. Defense, number 97. 15-yard penalty.
All right,
Automatic.
roughing the passer.
Touchdown.
He's got that brace on that left
I'll
knee.
be doing tomorrow, James.
He took a big hit there last week.
Yeah, those are tough. Kenny Clark, he's not coming in trying to take Jimmy low at all, but that is the rule as he comes down around the knees, and that knee brace. Yeah, I talked to Jimmy Garoppolo about it and asked him if he ever thought he would play without it. He said he feels that that's going to be a part of his uniform for the remainder of his career. And those type of hits, even though it wasn't all that severe, it's good that he has it on.
Hand out to Coleman. Able to hang on the ball, onto the ball with Zadarius Smith going out.
Appreciate that, Stacy. Says go Lions.
A huge possession right now for this Green Bay.
Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo's wearing a knee brace. He's worn that knee brace all season.
A lot of things begin to change. Think back to week 12. They fell behind 10.
Because last year he went down with that knee injury against the Detroit Lions. Cost them their season. That's how they got Nick Bosa.
This 49ers team, they apply pressure both offensively and defensively. See if they can come up with a play.
Second and 6. Garoppolo throws pass.
Oh, near intercepted by King.
Came flashing in front of Emmanuel Sanders. Good play. Third down coming up.
Really was, and Sanders running across the field, and Kevin King, it's been an up and down year for him. He had a tough ball game last week.
Joseph Marshall,
but
what's going on, brother?
To be out in front even a little bit more, but because of where he was in the trail position, he was able
Oh, that's
to
what's up,
that.
Stacy.
Man-to-man across
My
the
favorite
board.
teams are the Chiefs, 49ers, and Lions.
Green Bay continues to play that. I'm not so sure they're going to hold up, but it looks like they're locked up once again, and they sure are. There goes Kevin King again with Emmanuel Sanders.
Third down and 6. Garoppolo out to his right.
Oh, got sacked. Tackle for loss.
Play by this Packer defense.
Fourth down.
His second
Oh, I wish, Demon Dad.
Loss of 8 to bring up fourth down.
Well, just really tight coverage. Here's Kyle.
Yeah, that's who I think is going to get Chase Young.
Really tight coverage there, like I said.
RIP Juice.
Man to man, you're going to see across the board what Jimmy Garoppolo was looking at. They were playing tight.
I think Chase Young goes to the Redskins. Detroit trades back in the draft and still get their guy.
So that's the end of one. And
All right, 4th and 14 when we return. Packers set to get the punt. Packers are down 0-7. Garoppolo's cadence sounds a lot like Brady's. Young Nemesis, we don't do that here, man. Stacy Davison says, you are a nice guy that is saying the comments. Oh, yeah, we have fun. You know, the whole purpose of me really doing these games like the way I do is for everybody to kind of like have that feel like we're all together at once and watching the football game, having, chatting it up and, having fun. Dwayne Boatwright says you're watching the Sports Movement Network. We're more than just sports. Joseph Marshall says, I'm going to go undercover as a Bengals fan on Twitter and get enough real Bengals fans on board to trade the number 1 pick to the Panthers so my team can get Joe Burrow. Demon Dad says you can have Andy Dalton. James Willis says if Tua is there, do you take him? Not with the 3rd overall pick.
there is in this stadium.
All right. 4th and 14.
To our right. So the 49ers let the first
Robbie Gould is set to kick a field goal.
Help with this 54-yard try. He's made 16 of his last 17 kicks.
54-yard attempt.
And
It's good. 10-0. 49ers.
Good snap, good hold by the rookie punter Wisnowski, and Gould knocks it through.
And like Chris Myers said, that was a distance that, right there trying to make a decision exactly what they wanted to do. And
Stacy wanted the Lions and the Chiefs to go to the Super Bowl.
To drill it home.
Hey, that would have been a good matchup. We played them in week 4. We played them pretty good.
During this season, that's a career.
I was actually at that game, and I was sitting next to people that were actually from Kansas City. They made the trip up to Detroit, and I was sitting next to them, and they were very, very nice folks. After the game, I had to shake, the husband and the wife's hand and be like, hey, y'all played better. It was a good game. Julie Hudson says big kick. All right, it's a touchback. Ball will be at the 25.
2005 draft and why Aaron Rodgers has had a chip on his shoulder.
All right. There is a copyrighted music going on. Kyler Murray, the next great quarterback.
And was asked shortly thereafter if he was disappointed not going to the 49ers. He said, not as disappointed as they're going to be for not picking me. Here's a toss to Aaron Jones out across the 30 on first down, a gain of 6, and Earl Mitchell out there.
All right,
for
2nd and 4.
Well, everybody knows that's followed Aaron Rodgers' career that has been a chip on his shoulder, and had an opportunity to potentially play for the team that he grew up rooting for. And in visiting with him the other day, he said that playing here tonight, NFC Championship game, a chance to go back to the Super Bowl and do it here in San Francisco.
What's going on? Kai Johnson says I'm back. How about those Chiefs, though?
Against the 49ers in the
Hey, they earned it.
One loss in San Francisco at Candlestick Park, and one in Green Bay. 2nd and 4. Pass caught.
Tackle for a loss.
Jones gets dropped by Emmanuel Mosley.
Stacy Davison says, but I like Patrick Mahomes the best.
That's so good by Emmanuel Mosley, and when you watch him play, he does these types of things routinely. He's an outstanding tackler. He's very physical in coming up and making a play. He gets the start today for a struggling Akello Witherspoon, who was benched last week. And the Green Bay Packers, they got to find a way to sustain a drive and convert.
Appreciate that, David Hinton. Says I liked and subscribed.
Oh!
Oh! Did they get it?
K'Wan Williams knocked it out. The
Packers got it.
Football, but it's 4th down and a mile, a loss of 15 as Billy Turner recovered the fumble.
Well, they bring forward.
Appreciate that, Stacy.
Off the edge, and they're going to see that they just cannot block it. And so there's 4
Tab Lee says,
only 3 blockers to that
fumble. Absolutely. But the Packers did recover it.
They get home with K'Wan Williams.
4th and 21.
And a big defensive play by the 49ers.
Back-to-back 3rd down sacks. Here's a shank. J.K. Scott.
And the ball is going to be at the 39, it looks like.
And it's just a 20-yard punt. Back-to-back third down sacks for the 49ers defense, and then that
Joseph Marshall, that was okay.
20 yards.
Joseph Marshall, that was okay. He was talking about my channel. Antonio Armenta, hopefully I said your name correctly, says, I love your channel, or your YouTube channel. Did you ever do LSU and Clemson? Subscribe to his channel. What's going on, Micro Mike? How's it going, brother? Yeah, Antonio, I did the LSU and Clemson game. If you guys are not subscribed to Micro Mike, you're definitely a cool guy, and you definitely want to subscribe to him. Sanford D is strong. It tastes exquisite. Quick score, 49ers, 100. Run that score. Stacy Davison says, smash that like button and the sub button. Paradox X says, Stafford's underrated. Frozen Gamer says, how that win tastes? I have a fever. I'm just going trigger happy. Well, hey, what do you call it? If a comment's good, let it go. You know. I proved you wrong again, but you proved everyone in your family wrong too, says Frozen Gamer. RIP Juice says, LOL, yeah. Team Dad says, about to be 17-0. RIP Juice says, my siblings were mad. RIP Juice says, my fault, Derrick Henry played like trash. Or not my fault, Derrick Henry played like trash. Joseph Marshall says, I'll go start my journey to get the Bengals to trade the first overall pick. Wish me luck. That ain't going to happen.
Having fun on the sideline.
Stacey Davison says, I am a kid and my name is Colin, but my mom signed my phone and my name is Stacey Davison, but my name is Colin Davison.
Toss, running right. Mostert cuts back. Good block by Juszczyk and McGlinchey out in front. And a 13-yard carry by Raheem Mostert.
You know, when you run the football the way that the 49ers do, you better have guys out here like Deebo Samuel who get involved. And he's able to block the edge just enough to keep Jair Alexander from being able to come in and squeeze that hole, and so it keeps it open. And another nice run by Raheem Mostert.
After that 20-yard punt. A lot is asked of the Packers defense to try to hold them in it right now. Here is
Mostert. Got it down to the 10-yard line.
Has a touchdown carry. Jair Alexander.
2nd and 1.
Another, a gain of 9.
Stacey Davison says, so you can call me Colin? Okay.
I'll
try to remember that.
And then last week in the playoff game, it was more Tevin Coleman. He got hot. Well,
I had Clemson, but
Mostert, he's had a couple nice runs.
yeah, for me it didn't really matter. I'm a Michigan Wolverine fan.
And right now that is Mostert.
But
I would expect them to,
congrats to LSU.
Keeps the ball
national champs.
Week,
gave Clemson their first gave Trevor Lawrence his first loss.
Mostert brought down by Kenny Clark. He looks to be about a half-yard short of a first down. The night before Super Bowl 54, the NFL's brightest stars come together to salute the best players, plays, and moments from the NFL's 100th season. Tune in to NFL Honors, hosted by Steve Harvey, on on Saturday, February 1st at 8 p.m.
All right, 3rd and 1. RP Juice says go Buckeyes, by the way.
On 3rd down and less than 1. Garoppolo pushes forward.
And it's a 1st down.
8 for 8 on the season, rushing on 3rd down and 1 and picking up a 1st down, and now he's pumping up the crowd near the end zone as he gets a
James
fresh
Willis
set of
says I like the Lions to draft Dobbins.
Well,
He's
they
a
bring
beast.
Juszczyk back
There's
out
some
on the field.
what do you
They
call
take
it?
him off.
There is some
They're on
reports that are
3rd and
saying
short, gets right
that
in
Dobbins
there
might be
behind
the
Van Garden,
draft
center.
pick,
Took over week 15 for
and I believe the
starter
2nd or 3rd round.
And this is an offensive line that dealt with a lot of injuries throughout this season, yet they were able to still remain productive, run the football, and win games.
Here's Coleman. Takes it inside the 10.
This Kyle Juszczyk is a heck of a
James
player.
Spencer
Probably the
says
best
SEC, go
fullback in
Gators.
Football. He starts this way and then comes back, and the cutback lane is there then for Tevin Coleman. You see the push by that offensive front. They come at you a lot of different ways, and right now it looks like Coleman is on the ground.
Uh-oh, Tevin Coleman is injured. He is still on the ground. It's going to be 2nd down. 9:32 remaining. I will be right back, you guys. I'm going to go grab something to drink. But I'll be right back, okay? All right, I am back. Jim M says, "Get me one too." What's going on, Mondo? Says, it'd be a mistake if we not drafting Okuda. I wouldn't mind Okuda, because eventually eventually it would be Okuda and Okuwara. As you're starting to outside corners. I wouldn't be surprised if we drafted also Isaiah Simmons. Oh yeah, absolutely, James. I did definitely get a dilly dilly. Shout out to Bud Light Platinum. I'm gonna get them to sponsor me one of these days. James Willis says, I'd rather pick Isaiah Simmons. He could play both defensive back and linebacker.
Looks like an arm, maybe wrist injury for Tevin Coleman, in a lot of pain. As his right arm was hanging when he got over to the sideline. Now they still have him out there on the field. He walked off, but he
Deep Dad says, I was
moving.
born
That's how much
to
pain
hate
he's in with that right arm.
hating Michigan and the Steelers. The hate is in my DNA.
For a 2nd down and 5, and Coleman, who was with Kyle Shanahan and the Falcons for Super Bowl 51, brought here this year as a free agent. 49ers were the first team in over 40 years to have 3 running backs with 600 plus.
Oh man, Emerge God, I'd quit watching the NFL if that happened.
Should step up and be the main backup for Mostert.
Team Dad says, pop the dilly, no nursing allowed trucks.
Yeah, and that's a fairly significant loss. You're right, Joe. It looked like they were going to walk Tevin Coleman off the field. Now they're
I got you, Johnny.
And it being the wrist or
But all you got to do is show your military badge and you good, brother.
He's in a great deal of pain, no question.
Uh-oh, Tevin Coleman is seriously hurt. They got the card out
We'll be
for
right
him.
back after this from Progressive.
What's going on, Hamo? That is Tevin Coleman. Hot says, Bud Light, I see you're a man of culture as well. Kai Johnson says, still can't believe how they just shut down King Henry.
More than
All right, you guys, we are back.
Yeah, Joe, it's an elbow injury. That's what they're saying on the sideline. They're going to take him in for x-rays as he was carted off. He raised his other arm as the fans cheered his performance. So questionable. We'll have an update at the half.
Mostert in the backfield. He gets it. Samuel out.
Oh, touchdown! Touchdown! Mostert! Let's go! Yeah, I like the Mariota play. I appreciate that, Randy Schoolcraft. Welcome to the family. Definitely an MVP. GMM says just a flesh wound.
Last week it was Tevin Coleman with 2 rushing touchdowns. Already it's Raheem Mostert with 2 rushing touchdowns in this championship game.
Kick is up. Kick is good. 17-0. James Willis, I actually voted for Derrick Rose and Andre Drummond. And I will be doing the Pistons and Wizards tomorrow on Martin Luther King Day. Oh, I voted for Devin Booker as well. Oh no, we got 2 cocky Packard bros. Oh, absolutely. Devin Booker deserves it. That man puts in that hard work each and every single year. Hamo says go Sekou. Yeah, Dr. Doom, man. I love that young kid. Kai Johnson says Pistons should not trade Derrick Rose. Stupid move. The only way I would ever trade Derrick Rose is if I'm getting something valuable. If not, I'm not trading anybody. You know, next year we'll have salary that comes off the books and go from there. Julie Hudson says, Aaron Rodgers, your legacy is now on the line. If he brings the pack back, wow. Don't think it's going to happen, LOL. Absolutely, Julie. Tanner Stone says, Packers need to step up. James Willis says, Sekou was quiet versus Atlanta, but Svi was on fire. Just released Blake. Actually, Mondo, I got a perfect trade for Blake Griffin. You trade him to Memphis for Andre Iguodala and Solomon Hill. Both of those guys would be free agents at the end of the year. You cleared up, you cleared up a lot of money after that. You know, all that money that you owe Blake.
And get on the scoreboard. They need to soon.
All right, guys. 49ers kick it off.
Wisnowski kicks it away.
And we got a touchback.
And out of the back of the end zone, back to the touchdown.
Yeah, nice job by right guard Mike Person. He's going to come across. He's going to block, and then you've got Debo Samuel with the.
Well, even if he doesn't play here, Mondo, you can even buy him out. You know, regardless, you cleared up the whole Blake contract. That's the whole purpose of the trade. You could buy him out then after that, and yeah, you'd be eating the money, but at the end of the day, you clear up the money. That's the whole purpose of getting rid of Blake.
Rodgers throws, pass is caught.
Kumaro with a big first down. Ball near midfield.
22-yard gain. Mosley on the stop.
This is the 49ers defense that does not typically bring a lot of pressure, but Jaquaski Tart, he comes in on the blitz, and Aaron Jones does a great job of diverting and picking it up and allowing Rodgers to throw the ball and make the completion.
Aaron Rodgers has started 7 for 7, but for just 47 yards, he's been sacked twice.
Yeah, well, like that last game they played week 12, just not much to show for the completions.
Handoff here to Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones picks up a first down. They're in 49ers territory.
Of 11. Aaron, you're on that Packers sideline. What's the mood down there?
Well, the mood isn't there really isn't one, Joe, and I'll tell you why. This week when people asked Aaron Rodgers what the keys to the game was, he was saying, of course, get Devontae Adams the ball, get Aaron Jones the ball. But the biggest thing,
yeah, James, it doesn't, but it gives Memphis that one-star player.
Players told me that too. They learned that against Seattle in the second half against Russell Wilson. They're just trying to stay calm and ride this out.
Good start to this possession. Already at the 49ers 41, and a toss to Jones. Nice cutback.
Oh, Aaron Jones, gain of about 8.
Jones, who for the regular season at 19 total touchdowns to tie for the most in the league, gets 8.
It's an excellent job by Robert Tonyan, the tight end. He's
Ricky absolutely hate the Packers.
He gives Aaron Jones a spot to go with the football. He cuts off.
It's one pride.
Right there, and he's an excellent one-cut runner and being able to go against the grain. They put together a nice drive, a little more urgency right now with this Packers offense.
Jones again.
Aaron Jones got the first down. Ball at the 30.
On the stop. Tart couldn't bring him down initially. A gain of 4. Another first down as the defense meets over on the sideline.
Yeah, defense trying to figure it out. Like I said, in week 12, the defense actually in that first half did a pretty decent job. Offense didn't help them, and then they finally just wore down. Offense hadn't helped them much here in this first half either, but the defense has given up more than they'd like.
Jones carries. I mentioned the touchdowns during the regular season. He added 2 more against Seattle because for a guy that had 19 touchdowns on the year, I think he's underrated and not talked about enough. He had a fantastic regular season.
Yeah, he sure did, and it's been needed. The passing game with it's been well noted. You got Devontae Adams and not a lot after that in terms of trying to throw the ball, and Aaron Jones.
Yeah, I don't think they'll ever give up Jaron Jackson.
Running the football, and he is again here on this possession.
Ball is on the ground.
Oh, 49ers! Woo! Let's go!
Has the ball. Aaron Rodgers never had it.
San Francisco ball.
And now a turnover, the first of the game.
Well, what happens sometimes, Joe, is when a center is working one way, the quarterback's going the other, you got to ride him up there, and sometimes the center's a little short, but...
All right. When we come back, the 49ers will start with the ball. 5:39. Christy says, I'm a Chiefs fan. A friend of mine thinks Green Bay is a good team. They are, but IKD. So am I. Arthur says 49ers ball. Chris says, oh yeah. Christy says, thus. Kai Johnson says, just to touch off what you said earlier, Packers versus Chiefs Super Bowl would have been nice to see. Christy says, this is a beatdown. Demon Dad says, well, not a pick six, but that'll do. James Willis says, yeah, when it goes bad for Rodgers, it gets really bad. Hot says, if the NFL is scripted, then this is a darn good script. Philip, we don't do that, man. Don't let me have to take your mod tag. Randy says, Aaron, forget his discount double check. RIP Juice says, that's a long way to go, Philip. Jim M says, beatdown is right. Demon Dad says, Rodgers Roger better do a discount double check on this game's plan. Greenwall Tree says, why did you give Philip a bar? Airfighter Boy says, I don't know. Means I don't know. Oh, no, you had it IKD. Like, what is IKD? It was a misspelling. I know what IDK means. Seth says, Troxel, what is your prediction of the game? I don't care what the points is. I want the 49ers to win. It doesn't matter if you win by a point or 50 points. A dub is a dub.
The ground a couple of times. This time he didn't get the snap secured from his center. And the first turnover of the game. Stops would look to be
what's going on, AT? Says here for a few now. Deebo Samuel. Oh, got a flag on the play.
Against Kevin King. A late flag came flying in as Deebo Samuel, the rookie, was...
Pass interference. Defense, number 20. Ball he placed the spot of the foul. Automatic. First down.
And that's why he was stunned that there wasn't an early flag. It eventually came.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious there. Kevin King had his hands on him the entire time, and as he's coming out of the break on the slant,
what's my Super Bowl prediction? I'm not too sure yet.
Every which way.
49ers started.
I think it'd be a great matchup with San Francisco and the Chiefs.
Touchdown. First down at their own 31.
Mostert to the 50, 40, to the 35. Let's go. Shake, rattle, and roll with Mostert.
First you got Juszczyk, the fullback, and then Kittle on the edge. He kicks out, Juszczyk does. Kittle, if you're going to run to the tight end side, you better have a tight end who can block the edge. And Kittle, as we have talked about, does it as well as anybody, and it creates some running lanes for Mostert. That's impressive execution by the 49ers.
Toss to Mostert, who's already over 100 yards. He takes it inside the 30. That Juszczyk, for a fullback, able to block on the edge.
All right, second down.
The guys just pounded straight ahead, and you understand.
And 3 yards to go.
As you said, they move him all over the place, and man, he's good.
He's one of the most valuable players on this offense. They paid him a lot of money, highest paid fullback in football.
Welcome back, Colin.
Fullbacks in the game these days, but if you're going to run the football the way Kyle Shanahan wants to, he knew he needed a guy like that. He reminds me of the fullback that we had in Dallas when I played, Daryl Johnston, and his versatility, the way he catches the ball, he can run with the football.
Mostert got about a yard.
Third and short coming up.
3rd and 2.
You know, they lost a part of their offense. Juszczyk missed about 4 games at one point during the season, and they had to make some adjustments when that happened. But
I'm not sure who was worse to listen to, the Vikings or the Green Bay.
A tight end like George Kittle. you can do
49ers versus Chiefs would indeed be a good game. Absolutely. Not much of a game right now. Thought the Packers would represent the NFC North better.
The way that they split out check.
I think Vikings.
Matchup issues and nobody employs
of course, the 49ers are winning.
Timeout taken by Kyle Shanahan with a play clock at 1.
All right, 49ers use their first timeout. Green Bay still has all three.
Who is at this ball game, and tonight after football, don't miss.
All right, there's some copyrighted music. I do have to mute it for real quick. Give it about 30 seconds. I'll be back with the game audio. James. The Pack have been heavily ref assisted most of the season. All right, we are back, folks. 49ers are winning, says Air Fighter Boy.
And as confident as they are in that group, 3rd and 2, you start looking
Air
at
Fighter, are you what do you call it? Air Force member?
This gets to 4th down and whether he views this
or do you just like planes? Mostert got the first.
Near the 16. And Jerry Rice loving every minute of this. Tomlinson out in front with a good block.
We've seen George Kittle block the edge. Now we're going to see him come in here and take on the linebacker, Blake Martinez. They kick out with Lake and Tomlinson. There's a lot of different concepts within this running game. They run.
Are you a Air Force member, or do you like just airplanes?
Power game, and good luck trying to defense it. And the Packers came into this game knowing that they had to rely on their defense, and so far they've let them down.
Rita's first carry of the game. He gets hit by B.J. Goodson. First time of the ball game for Matt Breida, a free agent from Georgia Southern. Had a tough time hanging on to the ball of late. 3 fumbles over his last 4 games. Got 2.
Well, we'll see if Kyle Shanahan decides to throw a pass. This is another offensive possession where they've just handed the ball.
Colin says I'm going to the Army.
About 11 consecutive running plays we've seen from them offensively.
Oh, Deebo Samuel.
Knocked away from Samuel by King. Good play.
That's a really good play. Tight coverage up on him.
He had it in his hands.
That's really when we've seen Kevin King get called, but that's when he's at his best. Is when
King had all ball and knocked it away.
You see what he's been
good
through.
play.
Jersey hanging off his shoulder pad.
They're down an 8.
Yeah, I see Jerry Rice with that gold chain on.
Garoppolo has a man. Bourne, good tackle.
All right.
Veteran Tremont
4th and 3.
And that'll bring up 4th down. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
And that is the 2-minute warning, folks. A-10, though. I'm not part of the United States Air Force. I hope no draft, though. Okay, because I was just wondering, because it said Air Fighter. So that's why I was asking if you were a part of the Air Force. West Branch Ball says I want to join the Air Force, but probably won't fly that much due to having bad eyes. Chris says, yep, Rice is going nuts on the sideline. Yeah, I got a lot of respect for any man or woman that is part of the military or has been a part of the military. They definitely all got my my love and respect and prayers. Julie Hudson says, go for it or take the points. You know what? This might sound arrogant, but I'll go for it. You in the NFC title game. It is all on the line. Go for it. The worst thing that can happen is the ball's at the 10-yard line. I know a lot of people will say, you know what, in this situation, you kick the 3 points, you take the points, and live to fight another down. But you in the NFC title game, the game before the Super Bowl. Oh, yeah, absolutely, James Willis. And don't forget our firefighters, EMTs, and police officers. Absolutely.
Trip to a
all right. 4th and 2.
Championship game. They're 6-9 in this round in their team history, and Kyle Shanahan is going to run his kicker Robbie Gould out.
All right, Robbie Gould set to kick it.
For a short 27-yard chip shot to try and add to this 17-point lead.
Yeah, all week long we talked and heard
20 points is a long way. You ain't playing Kansas City.
The 49ers
hey, you know that ain't no lie, Marco.
They have a chance here to extend their lead.
Go big it, go home, says Seth. Kick is up. Kick is good. 20-0. 157 remaining in the second quarter. When we come back from halftime, the Green Bay Packers will receive the opening kick. Seth says my friend is an EMT and literally said the same thing. That's what's up. Yeah, I got a lot of respect for EMT. They actually brought me alive, so my heart stopped and they were called, and the EMT members brought me back to life. So I definitely got a lot of respect for EMT members. Oh yeah, Demon Dad, points are points, absolutely.
With the one off the edge from K'Wan Williams, and right now there's time, and it is time for this Packers offense to put something together, because their defense is having a tough night.
Demon Dad says 34-0.
Last time they had it, but then the fumble turned into 3 points for San Francisco, and the 49ers have put together 4 straight scoring drives. Here's a bobble.
Oh, he bobbled it. Oh, down to about the 7-yard line, I believe.
Witherspoon downfield to make the stop, and there isn't much going right for Green Bay right now.
Tyler Ervin has been a big addition to this Packers
Marco
team
says, you drive a DeLorean, Demon Dad?
Picked a bad time to muff one there. Looked like he had some space in front, might have been able to get a return. Instead, he's just fighting for his life and backed up now on the road inside the 10-yard line.
Matt LaFleur, their head coach, envisioned Tyler Ervin being a part of the offensive attack. We haven't seen that yet. He's not on the field. Jamal Williams is. Rodgers backpedals as he throws a strike to Lazard, who goes for a ride and has a first down as Jimmy Ward flipped him after a gain of 19.
And a nice job up front.
Well, Colin, you're in my chat, so there's nobody, what do you call it, making fun of you. That will not be tolerated in my chat. Not to blow my own horn, but I retired firefighter in 2012 after 16 years. That's what's up, James Willis. Appreciate your service, brother.
So a 10-second runoff, or they can avoid that. The Packers can with a timeout. It's Matt LaFleur's choice.
Full start. Offense, number 75. Inside 2 minutes while the clock's running. We are by rule to reduce 10 seconds from the game clock.
job up front that offensive line did on the completion then to Alan Lazard. You see where he caught the ball. He's almost all the way into the hashes before he gets it.
All right, ball at the 22. First and 15.
LaFleur would opt to use the timeout.
Devontae Adams has been targeted just once. Here's a pass.
Second and 15.
To Jamal Williams. And it's second and 15. First incompletion of the game for Aaron Rodgers. Now 8 for 9. Devontae Adams. Pass.
Oh, intercepted! Intercepted! Woo! Back-to-back drives and in a turnover. San Francisco, let's go!
Turnover number.
That is amazing. Ball will be at the, I believe, 30-yard line. Airfighter Boy says, anyone know why Green Bay is losing so bad? It's either one of two things. Either they really want the 49ers in this Super Bowl, or they're trying to stage something with the Green Bay Packers coming back from an astronomical deficit, kind of like how the 28-3 Super Bowl was with the Patriots, to punch their ticket into the Super Bowl. Julie Hudson says Rodgers is on the ropes. Absolutely. Got 2 turnovers. 0 points on the board. Frozen Gamer says NFL isn't rigged, I guess. They probably got the memo that, hey, we'll make a lot more money if it's 49ers and Chiefs than Packers and Chiefs. Roger so forced that ball in the wrong window. Yeah, absolutely, Chris. Demon Dad says this game is turning into a laughter. Maybe LaFleur pulls Rodgers out. If he pulls Rodgers out, you already know then they gave up on the game.
All year, second fewest in the NFL to the Saints. Gave it up only 8 times. None last week, 2 in this first half. The interception by Emmanuel Mosley sets up the 49ers at the Green Bay 30, up by 20.
Mostert down to the 20. I think ball is stopped at the 18-yard line.
11 yards.
Well, you see the 2-deep look here. The safety's going to rotate to the middle, so you've got single high, but Emmanuel Mosley here plays this exceptionally well. Now, Rodgers is not confused by the coverage. He thinks he can get it into Geronimo Allison up the seam. That's okay. But Allison's not quite ready for the football. The ball's not out in front. It's a terrible throw. It's thrown behind. But Emmanuel Mosley, he comes off of it, and he then makes the play. And this is a defense that gives a lot of different looks. They disguise what they're doing to make the quarterback read it out post-snap, and they know where they're vulnerable. And that's
Monstar
why
says
so
smash the
good.
thumbs
They
up button
know
for
where
Trox.
teams
Appreciate
want
that,
to try to
Monstar.
attack
If you guys are not
them. They
subscribed to
anticipate
Monstar
it,
Sports and
and then they
Entertainment,
make the
definitely do
play.
so. He is part of the Sports Movement Network Entertainment Division.
For Witherspoon during the season. He played well last week, and he's played well tonight. Comes up with a big interception.
Green Bay took a timeout. Handoff here to Mostert. Blake Martinez was waiting for him. A gain of 1. Coming up, Visa halftime report. Kurt, Terry, Howie, Michael, and Jimmy will be on set down on the field. And you see Christina Pink has an interview with Travis Kelce. What a game he and the Chiefs had as they came back from 2 10-point deficits.
RP Juice says Packers are supreme cheeks.
Go to Super Bowl 54 in
Airfighter Boy says I think he is #1 fan of Green Bay.
They call the timeout, hoping that maybe they can get a chance again, but by doing that they allow the 49ers to continue running the football if that's what they want to do. And
appreciate that, Randy.
That
Just can't wait for the Pro Bowl. Thanks, Trucks. Great show so far. Appreciate that.
You don't see holes that big in this league, but yet it seems like whenever you watch the 49ers, you see several of those each and every week. It's something, and it's on display here again.
Demon Dad says Packers equal moldy cheese. Oh, moldy cheeks.
49ers, so each side has 1 remaining. Meanwhile, the 141 rush yards, the most for the 49ers in their franchise history by a running back in a playoff game.
All right, 2nd and 9.
2nd down and 9.
Mostert. Mostert with the touchdown. Let's go. 26-0. 45 seconds remain in the first half.
Watch Joe Staley and Laken Tomlinson and the push.
I told the NFL they made a mistake putting the Packers in this game. It should have been the Seahawks and the 49ers.
As well, and that creates those gaps. They're just moving bodies.
Kick is up. Kick is good. 27-0. 45 seconds remain.
No answer for the ground game of the 49ers by the Packers.
May it will be 49 or 79-0.
We're searching for answers, never to find them. And Jerry Rice getting a workout.
Well, you look at this first half, Joe, and
Julie Hudson says, "Wow." Emerge God says, "Watch them come back after halftime like Patriots did, Falcons."
And he didn't have to do a whole lot last week. I thought maybe this would be the game, but at least through the first 30 minutes, this has been something to watch, and he loves it. There's a lot of quarterbacks that would like to be throwing the football, and he is thrilled to see this running game do the things that they've been able to do here for the last 2 weeks.
Garoppolo threw only 6 passes the entire second half last week against the Vikings. Just 6 here in the first
What you
half.
need 3 accounts for,
And
Joseph?
27.
All right, the kick is up. We've got a touchback.
And now with 45 seconds left in the half, a timeout, and the knowledge that they'll get the ball to start the second half. We'll see what Green Bay does here at the end of this half at Levi's Stadium. The Bud Light Super Bowl Music Fest returns with the biggest names in music. The 3-day Music Fest leading up to Super Bowl 54 features Guns N' Roses, Maroon 5, Dan and Shay, DJ Khaled and Friends, Snoop Dogg, and more. Tune in to Fox the night before the Super Bowl at 11 p.m. to see highlights from the music festival. On first down, Rodgers throws that pass.
Tackle for a loss.
And a loss of 1.5 yards, maybe 2 by Jamal Williams as K'Wan Williams made the stop.
Well, this defensive front 4 here at the end of this half, they're in track stances.
Packers fans so desperate that they're making donations to the NFL.
Rodgers throws it away.
All right, 3rd and 12.
D
19 seconds remain.
San Francisco, and a flag is down at the 29.
Might be intentional grounding.
And it's against Green Bay.
An eligible member of the offense downfield, number 63. San Francisco is elected to decline this penalty. 3rd down.
With 19 seconds left in the half.
All right, 3rd and 12.
'49ers sending a message to the Packers, the rest of the NFL, and maybe the Chiefs. With an overwhelming effort here in the first half, and the Packers just run it. It's 4th down, and timeout is taken by the 49ers. D Ford made that stop on Jamal Williams. A gain of just 3. It's 4th and 9.
Oh, what a half. What a half for the 49ers. Offensively, defensively, there, Robert Saleh, and got this group playing at an awfully high level, and he's got the horses to do it. Up front, it all works together. You know, you think back to last year as a defense.
Dean Dad says I smell moldy cheese.
A lot of people that wanted to change made it that defensive
Emerge says I
coordinator
smell a
position,
comeback.
but Kyle Shanahan
I smell
believes
a
in him, knew
Chiefs
what he
versus
had, knew he had a great
49ers Super
football
Bowl.
coach, and put a few pieces together along with John Lynch, the general manager, and they have played lights out. They're coming after him.
Nobody back for San Francisco, looking for a block at this punt by Scott. Able to get it away. And they let the clock expire on the first half.
All right. It's halftime, folks.
49er fans packed in.
27 to Packers, nothing. What a first half. Very first thing I'm going to tell those the 49ers in that locker room was this. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to go to the Super Bowl? You got 30 minutes to play good defense, move that ball, keep Aaron Rodgers off that field, and punch your ticket into Super Bowl. Trying to change NFL history, says Joseph Marshall. But all right, guys, it is halftime. I'm going to take a quick halftime break. I will be in the chat. So if you guys are going to chat it up, I'll definitely be chatting it up with you guys. I'm going to go try to get another quick snack. And I will be back the start of the third quarter.
Overwhelming attack in that first half, every which way by the 49ers, who are at over 8 yards a carry on the ground. The Packers cannot stop the run right now.
I think the Packers really can't do much of anything right now. The 49ers have had their way, like you said, in every way, offensively, defensively, special teams, and you know, there's still a second half to play, and Green Bay gets the ball to start it off, and the key for them is they've got to forget about the score. They've got to start stringing some positive plays together and see if they can't get on the scoreboard and then take it to the next possession and go from there. But a lot of things are going to have to happen for them to have any kind of chance of climbing back into this one.
And it's all going to depend on Aaron Rodgers as we send it to Aaron Andrews.
All right, we got a touchback.
You even begin to get back into this offensively, and he said, I know what this sounds like. Yes, it's a cliche, but we have to take it one play at a time.
It's just Super Bowl squares. It depends on the points during each quarter.
In that first half, he said, obviously, those 2 turnovers, especially because we were driving, and just the lack of ability to stop the run. How do you do it? We have to be more gap sound.
Crowd jumps back into it. Rodgers.
All right, Chris, I'll look into that.
Throws. What a throw, and a
Oh, first down.
Just his second target
by Devontae Adams.
The strength of the arm of number 12.
It really does, because they're trying to get the ball down the field. We saw this route last week by Devontae Adams. He's able to cut on a dime and come out, but with pressure in his face for Aaron Rodgers to be able to lay that out to the boundary, you're right. I mean, it showed off his arm strength and ability to do it.
Here's one to Adams, and it's out of his reach. 2nd and 10. Chris Myers, what did you find out?
Kyle Shanahan told his team at the half, I know this is hard, but you have to think of it as 0-0. Tevin Coleman out the remainder of the game with a shoulder injury. Shanahan said,
Tevin Coleman's out for the remainder of the game.
This successfully, especially with Raheem Mostert. And after talking to his team briefly at the half, he turned it over, as he says, to Richard Sherman to do what he does with the defense and his spirited talk to the team.
Sherman's been to 2. He's 1-1 with the Seahawks trying to get back to another Super Bowl. 2nd down and 10.
Devontae Adams to the first. All right, got the first down.
Impressive by number 17, Devontae Adams.
Well, Alan Lazard, he comes out, watch him, 13. He takes on Richard Sherman out there as a lead blocker. Looked like a fullback on that play. And then Devontae Adams goes over the top of him. Nice catch, you're right, by Devontae Adams being able to secure it. But good blocking there on the edge.
What's going on, Erica? How's it going, sis?
That's Irvin. That's Lazard. That's Rodgers. And over the middle, that's Jones.
Aaron Jones with a gain of about 7.
A gain of 8.
Really well
gain of 8
by San Francisco, showing the discipline. This was intended, for a big play and a touchdown.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Kai.
In the secondary, and Rodgers, at least they get something out of it, and they pick up 8 yards. So it was not for nothing, but they were hoping for a lot more.
2nd and 2. Jones, first down.
Jones got the first.
Tart in on the tackle. Got help from Greenlaw. Gain of 4 and a first down.
Bosa is grimacing.
Bosa limps away. Everyone but the center, Corey Lindsley, in on this.
Demon Dad, I'll probably be in MonStar Sports and Entertainment's chat after the Pro Bowl.
Here's Graham. Jimmy Graham, his first. Forced out by Greenlaw. We saw Nick Bosa limp away. Here's what happened to him a couple of plays ago, as Jimmy Graham caught him in the left hip area.
Yeah, it kind of smarts. That's, you see a lot of that type of hit on these edge rushers when they're getting chipped by backs. That time Jimmy Graham coming out, on a running play.
Oh, snap. I still got my halftime up. Why didn't you guys tell me that? My bad.
Adams. 3 49ers were there. Jimmy Ward.
All right, third down.
Stop along with Zettel.
There's another one of those.
Anthony Zettel, former Detroit Lion.
Again, Robert Saleh, a guy who came from that Seattle scheme for a lot of single high safety, and when he came here to San Francisco, he knew he wanted to make some tweaks to it, and that's one of the things that he was able to do is they started mixing in a few different looks, and they played well. They're good tacklers. They're fundamentally sound, and Mosley in on that last play once again.
Bosa back in the game for San Francisco. 3rd down and 4. Pass is caught. Spinning.
Adams got, Aaron Jones got the first down.
And then he and Greenlaw go face to face. Gain of 6 on 3rd and 4.
Well, nice job of converting there on 3rd down. Their first conversion. Trouble the last time these two teams met, sustaining drives. They haven't been able to do it tonight. But this drive, at least they've got something going and in a position to come away with some points. But they are looking for a touchdown and need it desperately.
And a flag, a false start.
False start. Offense, number 85. 5-yard penalty. First down.
All right, false start. Robert Tanya.
Second-year tight end from Indiana State, guilty of the false start.
Kane needs to lose some weight and get back to his old school days.
Pass is caught by Allison.
All right, Allison down to the 20.
Gain of 7.
They do not give up anything big. I mean, you watch this game, they're one of the best defenses in not giving up the big plays. And we've seen Green Bay, they thought that they might be able to at least take some shots, but they haven't even had those because they've been covered up so well. And then they come up and they make the tackle. You see very few runs after the catch.
All right, 2nd and 8.
To score points.
Ball at the 20.
Because of the fact they don't give up big plays.
This one is caught by Lewis.
Mercedes Lewis got it down to about the 9.
And this good drive to start the second half continues. 1st and goal, a catch and run of 11.
This is good execution by the Packers, and they're able to take advantage of that aggressive pass rush. And they got Bakhtiari then, who's kicking out, and Mercedes Lewis, who former 1st-round pick, primarily a blocker these days, and they're able to catch the 49ers off guard with the screen to the tight end.
Looked like that pass was deflected by Bosa. Good catch and run by Mercedes Lewis. 1st and goal. Here's Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones with a touchdown. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Is that the start of something big?
Down 21.
Lindsley combined to give him an alley right into the end zone.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. Those two guys right there, the center Lindsley and then the right guard Turner, they lead the way. And I guess right now, if you're a Packers fan, you're saying, well, that's great. They're able to come down and score the touchdown, and this game is going to be in Aaron Rodgers' hands. And this thing's a long way from being over, but the defense now is going to have to come up with a stop.
Kick is up. Kick is good.
Aaron Rodgers.
It's a 20-point game. Chris says that was a good play call. Juice says emerge. Euro script still lacking, bro. This might be scripted, says Frozen. Fighter says, you're right, comeback. Erica says, what you guys eating as favorite snacks for Super Bowl? I am making my world's famous chicken wings. RIP Juice says the rigging has begun. West Branch Ball says told us they only scored one touchdown in their regular season game, so one touchdown here is that much. All right, 34-7. Emerge says it's a frozen Green Bay winning, facing Chiefs, and Chiefs going to win the Super Bowl. Kai Johnson says never count out the bad man. I can't believe it, says Air Fighter. RP Juice says, I mean it would make sense for the Entertainment League to make a 100-year special. Frozen Gamer says, well, I'll be happy because I'm a Chiefs fan. Demon Dad says the Moldy Man is done. Green Bay beating 49ers. Watch. 49er Air Fighter says they were trash. Quarter 1 and 2. Quarter 3 touchdown. Hawk says my life. Demon Dad says me too trucks. Frozen Gamer says, I mean, I don't know. Even know if I'm going to be hungry. I just want Chiefs to win. Barbecue chicken wings, tasty. I'm not doing barbecue chicken wings. I got this, I'm not a real fan of oven-baked chicken wings, but I have this one recipe that's amazing. And it's oven-baked, actually.
California, where the 49ers
all right, we are
the
back.
First half, and the Green Bay Packers just reminded everyone that they're still alive in this ball game, now down by 20. Impressive start to the second half for Aaron Rodgers and company, and now San Francisco gets it back. James on the return.
Ball to the 20, down at the 21. Oh, I love fried chicken wings.
How about this ground game, and in particular Mostert?
But yeah, you give me some good fried chicken wings, I'm in heaven. But I do have this recipe that's oven baked. Man, it is so good. I made it for work last year for Christmas. That was the first. That was the first dish gone.
Of course, that's a big part of this run scheme.
And everybody who had it was like, Troxel, that was amazing.
And we see all the different things that they're able to do within it, and it has been awfully good.
Here's Mostert as that play gets strung out. Mostert on first down adds to his total as he picks up 7.
All right, Mostert.
And it starts up front.
Oh my goodness! Now they're gonna do all these copywritten ads and highlights and stuff with copywritten music. Come on. Knock it off and let's get back to football. All right, let's go. 2nd and 3. 8 minutes remain in the third quarter.
Here's a toss to Mostert running right.
Mostert got the first down.
Andy Reid likes to throw it because of his days in the punt, pass, and kick.
Yeah, you know, you think about it, Joe, and we're in a league where teams are spreading it out, throwing the football.
Oh, absolutely, James.
They're doing it all over.
Bacon makes everything better.
Running the football and playing great defense has won a lot of football games over the years in this league. I won 3 Super Bowls doing it that way, and we've seen what it's done for Seattle. Even the Rams, the turnaround that they've had, and Kyle Shanahan is committed to it. He's brought it here to San Francisco, and this
I believe it's
a great job.
Some sort of arm injury, but it's he's out for the game.
Samuel gets it.
Samuel got the first down.
Slow him down, and then Savage knocks him out of bounds with another
Gain of
first
about
down
11.
They fake the inside power game and then come around with Deebo Samuel, and They just got a lot of speed in a lot of places on this offense. And once again, Juszczyk, the Swiss Army knife.
Full time, the 49ers have been over 200.
Oh, Tab Lady, my heart stopped. I took some cough syrup, and it I must have been allergic to it, and it stopped my heart.
Green Bay.
All right, timeout by Green Bay. That is their first timeout of the second half by either team. And ever since I took the cough medicine and my heart stopped and the EMS had to revive my life, I have not taken any prescription medicine anymore. If you can't play in the Super Bowl, that's a huge loss for the Niners. That is true, but they also got 2 weeks to get healthy. What's going on, Buffed Up? Says, how about them Packers? RP Juice says, all right, all 83 in the stream. Make sure you slap that like button. Like the Packers are getting slapped. Erica says, I hope you're okay, Troxel. Yeah, I am. That happened back in, I want to say, 2013. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Kai. Emerge God says, I'm calling it 30-30 overtime. He got triple spanked.
ESPN. From the 44 on first down. Mostert gets swallowed up by Kyler Fackrell, who has a sack in this game, a gain of just 2. Jair Alexander was down on a knee, so initially Green Bay called a timeout. They gave the timeout back to the Packers. It went as an injury timeout, and Jair Alexander just left the field. Tramon Williams takes his spot, and Adrian Amos is out.
All right, 2nd and 10.
As he has further injured his chest, something he's dealt with the past week plus. Here's Samuel, full head of steam.
Deebo Samuel to the 40, to the 30.
Inside the 30, inside the 25.
Just inside the 25. Near the 20-yard line.
He's got the ball in his hands. He is like a running back out in space. That for 32.
But Emmanuel Sanders, the other wide receiver, he's the one who helps secure the edge. Just constantly, you watch this game, and whenever they want to run outside, they're able to get on the edge. Juszczyk, heck, he's catering his guy right out to the boundary, and the lanes that they have to run in. I mean, Tramon Williams, he's out in no man's land. He's the only guy left there to try to make a play, and Juszczyk wipes him out.
Mostert
Zadarius Smith
with a no gain.
Chris Myers.
Yeah, Tevin Coleman, Joe, who was injured.
2nd and 10.
For the remainder of the game in that first half, had his shoulder x-rayed, wanted to return to the sideline, came back with something draped over his shoulder to cheer on his teammates. And again, Kyle Shanahan sees them as interchangeable, but Mostert will have to carry the load the rest of the way by him.
Uh-oh. Zadarius Smith is down. There is copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I will be resuming the game audio. Now, I will be doing the Pro Bowl next Sunday. And then the following Sunday, I'll be doing the NFL Super Bowl. During the week, to keep my channel active, I will be doing NBA basketball as well as college basketball. And after the Super Bowl, I'll be incorporating college basketball and NBA basketball the rest of the way. After the NBA draft, I'll be taking 3 weeks off. So there will be nothing on my channel for about 3 weeks. I'm going to need it to go on a vacation, clear my mind, get ready for, next year football. And, go over my numbers and things like that and get better for next year. But I usually try to get on at least once a day. Unless something pops up, then I will let you guys know, and that I won't be on today. But outside of that, I'm usually on at least once a day. And we like to have fun on this channel. Chris says college basketball is so fun. I try to make a few games. RIP Juice, I try not to take a day off. I at least try to do at least one game a day. But I might be doing something different a little bit next year. I'm not 100% sure yet, but there's some things I want to do for this channel and, make this have fun. Touchdown, Mostert! Woo! Let's go!
His fourth touchdown of the ball game.
Put the cheese in the fridge. The party's over. I love that, Demon Dad. That's awesome. Robbie Gold set to kick. And the kick is up. The kick is good. Back up 27. Oh, absolutely, James Willis. And I'm shocked that Rutgers looks so good this year in basketball. Shout out to them. But absolutely, Big Ten has a lot of talent. Julie Hudson says, game, match, set. Jacob says, knew it, Chiefs versus 49ers. One team won't make playoffs next year. Hey, give us the Packers next year. Let's go Lions. Cheeseman just got melted. Rodgers for retirement. Nah, Rodgers is still young enough. But Trev, I'm dropping the facts on the Bengals since you can see my account because you're following it. Oh, okay. No, I won't snitch, Joseph. Snitches get stitches. I don't think Tom Brady's going to retire. And I really don't think he's going to go anywhere besides the Patriots. Frozen Gamer says hashtag no comeback.
Rushes, that ties a career high, but look at the damage done. 196 rush yards for Raheem Mostert. That is a 49ers postseason franchise record.
And that's shocking, knowing that they had like guys like Frank Gore and company. All right, got a touchback.
What a job done by head coach.
John Lynch is a great general manager.
Ford, Quan Alexander, Emmanuel Sanders added during the course of the season in October.
Tabley says sorry, but this is sad, or is it rigged?
Season, but they are healthy and rolling out of the backfield. Catch is made, and Aaron, that's Irvin, out of bounds with 7 yards as they finally get the ball into the hands of Tyler Irvin, who we said was possibly be a big part of their offensive attack in this game.
Quite a team there with John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan, and coming in here 3 years ago and putting this thing together, and he's done a great job. A lot of people questioned when they came in, unproven first-time head coach, a guy who had never been an executive in the front office, and they've done a marvelous job of bringing in a lot of talent, drafting well.
Sternberger, the tight end.
All right, Sternberger with the first down.
Catch, had one last week, gets 6 and a first down.
You said that, yeah, he was named Executive of the Year and well-deserved, and he has a chance here in a couple weeks to maybe get voted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, which I would endorse. I played against John. I covered him as a broadcaster. He's a hell of a football player, and he definitely deserves immortality in Canton, Ohio.
One of the best people you can meet in this game as well. First down. Rodgers down the middle of the field. Pass.
Broken up.
Coverage, double coverage with Jimmy Graham the target, and Fred Warner, the middle linebacker, was downfield with Tart.
Yeah, they're now in a game that they just simply do not want to have to play, and yet it's their only chance. They've got to be able to take shots. They certainly know that. San Francisco knows it, and it's their only way to get into the game, but they're going against this defensive front, the pass rush, the inability for big plays, and it becomes a feeding frenzy for San Francisco.
Rodgers had completed 10 in a row. Until that incompletion, now 3rd and long coming up as Aaron Jones gets 3 and Dre Greenlaw made.
Appreciate that, Daniel. Says sub to Troxel. Appreciate that, brother. If you guys are not subscribed to Sports Player 2.0 Daniel, and you guys like basketball and hockey, he does a great job doing
this game.
like the over-unders and things like that.
Third down and 7. Pass caught, flag on the play. Aaron Jones spins, does not get the first down. A gain of 6. K'Wan Williams made the tackle.
All right, flag on the play.
Where that is, it looks like some kind of hold or hands to the face.
Illegal use of the hands. Hands to the face. Defense. Number 55. 5-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
That's D Ford. He's at the bottom of the screen working against Brian Balaga.
Troy, that is the first 49ers penalty of this game.
Well, it'll give Kyle Shanahan something to coach up next week.
Kyle Shanahan, who's been in this game a long time, learned from one of the best to ever do it. And his father, Mike Shanahan, 2-time Super Bowl winning head coach with the Denver Broncos. And I can only tell you, when you get into your dad's business as the son of blank, you have to overcome a lot. And Kyle Shanahan, as Aaron Jones.
All right, ball's at the 49. Flag on the play again.
And it's against Green Bay. We'll get the call.
Holding. Offense, number 74. 10-yard penalty. First down.
The benefits far outweigh the negatives of that whole you follow your dad.
Elton Jenkins
he was around this. It's in his DNA. He learned from a great coach in his father. But I know this guy, Kyle Shanahan, at the age of 40, has your total.
Tab Lay says, okay, now my son is agreeing with you, Trots. This game is rigged.
With the Houston Texans under Gary Kubiak, and then he went on to Washington with his father and Atlanta, and I think he's been a heck of an offensive guy. He's proven to be a great head coach as well, and that's not always an easy transition.
Devontae Adams trying to make the most of this. Chased by the 49er defense, just about everybody that's on the field, a gain of just 2.
I think his schemes, Joe, are really good, obviously. He's had success everywhere he's been as a play caller, but where
Team
I
Dad
think
says, let's get Troxel Sports Talk to 1,400.
I think he's got a key
crush that subscribe button. Appreciate that.
What he wants and being able to project what a guy can do in his offense.
What's going on to Smoke a Session?
Makes the catch. Draws a crowd. 3rd and long coming up. But we know this. Jimmy Garoppolo is in great hands with Kyle Shanahan as his head coach. And so are these running backs, which at times feel like they're interchangeable parts. But with their scheme, they're showing tonight all that they can do. 3rd down and 12 here.
All right, 3rd and 12. 55 seconds remain in the 3rd.
Rodgers looked like he was going to launch. Instead, he throws and completes, but short of the
All right,
first
short of the first.
Jimmy
4th down.
A gain of 10. Fred Warner on the stop. And 2 members of the 49er defense down. Bosa and Greenlaw.
Yeah, the 2 rookies.
18 seconds left in the 3rd. And we'll be right back after this from.
All right, I do got to mute it for copyright music and commercial. As soon as it resumes, I do resume the game audio. Appreciate that, RIP Juice. Says we got 77 in the building. Let's get 77 likes. Appreciate that. San Francisco Mostert. 8 touchdowns all season, 4 touchdowns today. Awesome performance. Absolutely.
It's up to the delight of this packed house of over 70,000.
Well, they've had to rely on Dre Greenlaw this year. When they lost Quan Alexander, and he's done a nice job coming in. He's had a heck of a rookie year. It appears that he's going to be okay. And I thought it was going to be obviously 4-down territory at this point, but even on 3rd down, 3rd and long, I mean, they really have no choice. but to go for it every time.
4th down and 2.
All right, 4th and 2. Ball at the 47-yard line.
Rodgers.
Got the first.
Lazard for the first down. And that is the end of quarter number 3.
Looks like Quan Alexander might be down. But that is the end of 3rd. It is 34-7. We are about to be heading into the money quarter. The career-defining 4th quarter. Airfighter Boy says be back in a minute. All right, that's what's up. Man, they've been playing pretty well the smoking session. What's going on, NFL memes? Joseph Trinacosta says, I expected a better performance from Rodgers in Green Bay. Julie Hudson says, by the way, am I an MVP? LOL. Absolutely, Julie. You always be rocking with me. That's why I definitely... Not only are you an MVP, but you're also a moderator as well. Congratulations. All right, Greenwall Tree. James, I really have not heard of multiple players emerging in the same season. You know, it's like it's crazy with the Pistons because one game Sekou would emerge as the leading scorer, then it'd be Svi Mihailuk, then it'd be Luke Kennard, then it'd be Derrick Rose, then it'd be it's like once every game a player puts up a monstrous game. I don't think that's ever been heard of outside of like the going to work Pistons, but
the Chiefs were playing Super Bowl
those were
54
proven guys.
2 Sundays from today. First down, Packers.
All right, 1st and 10. Ball at the 44-yard line or 43-yard line. Jimmy Graham to the touchdown.
In for the touchdown.
Thought they were going to call it down at the 1, but he got in for the touchdown.
Well, Aaron Rodgers, last time he threw an interception on this, they're going to drop the safety down here, Tart. He's going to the middle, but then it opens up. Jimmy Graham up in the seam. You're going to see Tart, he drops down, and then that opens up that hole as the safety is even working away from Jimmy Graham. A lot of space in there. That's essentially a little bit of a different look. Essentially what Rodgers was trying to hit earlier on the interception. Was he in? And sure looks like he is. He's down, and the ball looks to be at the goal line.
Green Bay's going to go for 2.
Wow, Green Bay is going for 2, folks.
And now they're going to look at that touchdown again.
Play is under review.
Packers were 3 for 3 on 2-point attempts during the regular season.
They're reviewing this Jimmy Graham touchdown. Joe says, just need 3 more touchdowns. Guess that means Mostert needs 5? I mean, upgrade. Don't forget to like and sub if you enjoy. Absolutely. Appreciate that, RIP Juice. They're going to just make sure that he wasn't down at the 1 yard line. What's going on? James Looney says, just found your channel today. Listen to the earlier game. I'm a truck driver and couldn't. That's what's up. I appreciate that, James. Bang bang Niners game, man. 39 likes and counting. Let's get to 40 for the NFC title game. If you're going for the Packers, hit the like button. I hope it was not a touchdown, says the Air Fighter Boy. Rodgers known for a comeback. Lions fans know that. Joseph says, looks like it's going to be a Red Bull. James Willis says, thank you, truck drivers. Absolutely. Airfighter says he fell on his back, though. Yeah, it depends on when his cheeks hit the grass. If the ball did not cross the plane, then it'll be down at the 1.
Mike Pereira, Jimmy Graham
All
was
right.
deemed to be inches short.
All right, inches short. There was no touchdown.
Back judge had a great look, but those in real time are really hard to judge in replay. A fraction short.
All right, Aaron Jones with the touchdown.
For Aaron Jones. It was set up.
Well, absolutely, Demon Dad. Truck drivers make the world go round.
And here it is as he found a hole in this 49er defense.
Yeah, really great job by Rodgers moving the safety once he saw the rotation of Tart coming down and knew he had the seam route by the tight end Jimmy Graham.
I appreciate that, James.
Sets this up.
Says thanks for what you do. I'll be subscribing.
Aaron Jones.
Goes down as a 42-yard.
Yeah, James, I do football and basketball, college and pros.
Green Bay shows that they're going to try for 2. Well,
if they're able to make it here, we've got a 19-point game and 3-possession game.
All right, here's a 2-point conversion attempt.
3 for 3 during the regular season.
Oh, no good.
Off the hands of Devontae Adams.
Mosley.
With Emmanuel Mosley one-on-one.
Yeah, this
with the pass breakup.
Just like taking candy. I mean, if he puts it down by the pylon, you see when Adams comes out of that, it's a great route. And it's just a ball that's thrown behind him. Yeah, he knows it.
Oh, yeah, James, you already know. March Madness.
So it stays 34-13. With 25 seconds.
All right. They got some copyright music going on. I do got to mute it for real quickly. Give me about 30 seconds. The game will be back on. All right. We are back.
You look at this situation, Joe, and down 21 points. And
James Willis says, I like truckers in front of me because they hit the deer before me. Truckers make great blockers.
And it is smothered by Nizacha. Backup linebacker, and there with the sure hands. So up by 21. San Francisco starts inside Green Bay territory.
You know, we saw the way that the 49ers were able to run the ball against Minnesota last week, and a little different defensive scheme. And you know, I know Kyle Shanahan coming in, he thought that they could run the ball, but thought it would kind of be feast or famine. Might be a lot of runs with really not much to show for it. But then
2:10 remaining in the second quarter. Wow. Okay.
20, 30-yard runs as well, but it seems like there's been a lot of 20 and 30-yard runs, and not many runs where they haven't gained good yardage.
Mostert, a career day in this NFC Championship game, is able to lunge forward and get 3. Meanwhile, Jimmy Garoppolo has just been really,
James Louis says, haha, I seem to hit wild turkeys.
Fewest pass attempts in a playoff win all time. Right now, Garoppolo has thrown it just 6 times.
Yeah, I've gone halves when I've only thrown it maybe 6 times, but usually it was in the second half.
Right, yeah, and that's exactly what happened last week. Thanks, Emmett. Second and 6.
Mostert with the gain of about 3.
3rd down coming up. Chris Myers, Mr. Raheem Mostert has really blossomed as a running back here with the 49ers.
You know, I talked to him, and Kyle Shanahan told the story. You know, he was cut by 6 teams, undrafted, a model of persistence. He was on the practice squad, tried to make this team, had a fumbling problem. They were ready to cut him, but Shanahan said, hang in there. You protect the ball. We'll get you on special teams. And to this day, in fact, Mostert said he'll never forget the belief that Shanahan had in him and allowed him to make this team, and then obviously have a terrific season. And now
correction, it's gain of 2, so it's 3rd and 4.
Keen eye for talent. 8th time in NFL history a running back has gone over 200 yards.
All right, be 4th and 1.
On the ground is the handoff to Mostert here, brought down by Preston Smith. It's 4th down.
I would think that yeah, they're going to go. I was going to say, I would think Kyle Shanahan will go for it here, but now they're
going to go.
Yeah, there was some discussion on the sidelines as to what they might do, and then they just elected to go for it. And I like this. They're going to try to shorten this game even a little bit more, and as good as they've run the football.
Or just try to draw them offside, and the Packers do not bite. So
all right, flag on the play, delay game.
I think the other side of that argument, and you know this better than I, but if you don't get it.
Delay game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Well, and they've given Green Bay in a 21-point game a little bit of life. And so, in the end, Kyle Shanahan's going to punt it.
Now you talk about Raheem Mostert and kind of the issues fumbling the ball. You know, that's really why we haven't seen a lot of Matt Breida. You know, here this year, he's put the ball on the ground a few times, and it's something that Kyle Shanahan's just not going to tolerate for long.
The fighter boy says you to go.
Here was begging the 49ers to go for it.
I'm also 15.
After the Packers declined the penalty.
Everyone enjoying the game. Truck the like button.
Full start. Offense, number 53. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Mike Pereira, are they Vrabelling right now?
Well, do you call it Vrabelling or Belichicking or which? But they're getting a little bit of clock advantage here, and right now Kyle Shanahan is being told that if you do it again, it's a 15-yard penalty. So I don't think we're going to see it a 3rd time, but you do certainly consume some clock.
Say Vrabelling because Mike Vrabel and the Titans did that at Foxborough. First round of the playoffs in that win. Got the clock down under 5 minutes in the ball game. Ended up winning that game by 7. Wisnowski. End over end, and a fair catch hauled in by Tyler Irvin.
Ball at, I believe, the 9-yard line. It's 34-13, 11:25 remain in the fourth quarter. Frozen Gamer says, I need this $100. So I will say this. If we can hit 5 more subscribers, we will see 1.36. Hopefully we could be at 1.36. Tomorrow I'll be doing the Pistons and the Wizards. And then we got some other basketball and college basketball games as well during the week. Next Sunday, I'll be doing the NFL Pro Bowl. Then we got more basketball during the week of the following week. And into Super Bowl Sunday, we'll be doing the Super Bowl game. RIP Juice says 43 likes. And counting. Can we get 50? Appreciate that. Hopefully we can hit 50.
Own 10. K'Wan Williams, defensive back for the 49ers, who was banged up the last time Green Bay had it. Checked out for a play, is back in as Jimmy Graham makes the catch. Richard Sherman on the tackle, a gain of 5.
Yeah, and the guy, like you said, Richard Sherman getting involved in that tackle, and as great of a cover guy as he has been, that's what's really earned my respect when I watch him play. You know, going back to the early years there in Seattle, he's still doing it all these years later. He's very physical, and he gets involved in making tackles. Not a lot of those cover guys do.
Rodgers has yet to throw in his direction as he sails this one out of bounds. 3rd down and 5. Allison standing under it as it headed out of play.
Well, here's some of the coverage that we've seen from San Francisco, and just nowhere to really go with the football. And you know, the Packers have been able to score here their last 2 possessions, but
what's going on, Rice Clan? Says what's up.
Chunks.
What a difference from
Appreciate that, Rice Clan. Thank you for joining the family. You're definitely an MVP, brother.
Devontae Adams downfield. He's
Oh, Devontae Adams.
Down inside the 25.
Down at the, I believe, 22 or 21 yard line.
And he was working against Richard Sherman. That one is good for 60-plus yards.
Well, he gets him turned around off the release, and then he's just simply able to outrun Richard Sherman. Normally, he's in more of an off coverage. He's able to stay on top of the receiver, but just an excellent release off the line of scrimmage. And Rodgers just drops it in. For him to be able to track that down the field the way that he was able to, just outstanding work all the way around by Adams.
65 yards to Davante Adams, his season long. Handoff here to Jamal Williams, and he gets nothing.
Oh, there's a flag on the play.
And then a flag.
Might be unnecessary roughness on 94.
There's no foul on the play.
Okay, no foul.
Down.
So they pick up the flag as you watch the tackle by Solomon Thomas let go as they were going to the ground.
Look at that release right there by Davante Adams, and then once he got him spun around, he knows that it's a foot race, and he's just got to then get back on top of him, and that's a good example for young receivers. Once you beat a defender, to be able to get and stack on top of him and give your quarterback a great place to go with the football. You know, now can they come up with a score here in a hurry?
Adams, much more involved in this second half, takes it inside the 15 to the 14.
All right, third and about
Third down
one.
coming up. Mike Pereira, we saw them pick up the flag on that tackle of Jamal Williams.
Absolutely the right thing to do. I think John Hussey got a little bit caught up in the throwdown, but it wasn't the lift and throwdown that you're looking to call after you get progress stop like that. So good decision by this mixed crew to pick up that flag.
Third down and 2. Aaron Jones had to reach for that pass.
Aaron Jones picked up the first down.
Well, Aaron Jones showing his athletic ability just on the catch, let alone securing it and getting out of bounds with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, he's been able to do a nice job in that department. You know, Davante Adams clearly their go-to guy, but Aaron Jones, their second leading receiver on the season. That's not an easy catch to make, running away in a ball that's slightly underthrown.
First and goal. Rodgers throws.
Oh, touchdown!
It's the rookie Sternberger. And the Packers
Jay Sternberger with the
back into this
touchdown.
game with 8:13 left.
Initially, here is where Rodgers is wanting to go with the ball, but the defender here, K'Wan Williams, he jumps inside and he takes it away, and it causes Rodgers to get off of him, and then the off-schedule ability of Aaron Rodgers and Sternberger just keeping it alive. Great job by him recognizing once he starts along the back line of where Rodgers was and working back into his vision with separation. So the big play, and that's exactly what they had to have, a quick score.
Sternberger, third-round pick from Texas.
All right, Crosby's set to kick.
Last week got his first catch in the NFL.
The kick is
He's got a
up.
couple here, and now
Kick is
his
good.
first touchdown. But it was the Davante
It's a
Adams
14-point game.
65.
All right, I do got to mute it for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. Appreciate you guys. Hey, appreciate you guys. You guys got me to 1.36. Appreciate you guys. You guys are definitely the MVPs, and welcome to the fam for all you new subscribers. Joseph Marshall says, chew the clock. What a meme. He had 69 yards. Emerges right. Told y'all Green Bay was going to make a comeback. Watch. Frozen Gamer says, I think this is rigged, says Joseph Marshall. It's rigging the NFL is fake. I wish there was something else. Cam to the XFL. Burrows to the Bengals. Panthers to the back of the line. Actually, real talk, you know who I wouldn't sleep on the Panthers not trading up to go get what do you call it? Trevor Lawrence. Frozen Gamer says just like the WWE. RIP Juice says no comeback. Emerge God says Green Bay coach kissed them in halftime and they all making a comeback. Just need 2 more touchdowns. Julie Hudson says, I'm sorry guys, I just don't believe this is fake. I don't want to. I mean, technically, all professional sports is rigged. Because when there's money involved, you guys got to think about it. When there's money involved, they want to make all the money. That's why when you talk about Vegas and things like that, you always say, "Oh, the house always wins." That's the NFL and NBA.
He went to Jace Sternberger. 40 touchdown passes in the postseason, ties Peyton Manning for 4th all time.
Hey, shout out to Aaron Rodgers for tying Peyton Manning.
14-point game. Short kickoff. James out of bounds at the 26, and we go back to the touchdown.
Out of bounds at the 26.
Well, just a great job by Aaron Rodgers in buying some time. You don't see usually when this pass rush by the.
But I mean, like Julie, you got to remember one thing though. Like they do it for entertainment purposes.
Giving up that edge, and Rodgers is able to make them pay. But right now, 14-point deficit, and this defense. It's been about an hour and a half since Jimmy Garoppolo's thrown a pass. But this defense has just got to be able to come up with a play here right away to make a stop and get the ball back to Aaron Rodgers.
It's been over an hour and a half of real time since Jimmy Garoppolo last threw a pass. That's over. Pass is caught.
All right, George Kittle.
For Kittle.
Down at the 45, maybe 46.
19 yards as they throw to number 85 for the first time.
They're good man coverage, Packers are, and you see that Redmond, who's in man coverage, and he's trying to navigate a lot of crossing routes, bodies there in the middle of the field.
Oh, that's what's up, Air Fighter. I used to live in Arizona as well.
Meanwhile, Jair Alexander is out for the remainder of the game with a thumb injury. Adrian Amos is out. Crowd quiets. They watch a toss to Mostert, running right, now cuts back and takes it to the Green Bay 49. Your access to awesome is on when the stars of the NFL.
Hey, Julia, do you see something new by your name?
AFC versus NFC showdown at the 2020 Pro Bowl presented by Verizon. Tune in next Sunday at 3 Eastern on ESPN and ABC to see amazing plays, mic'd up players. And don't miss the Pro Bowl Skills Showdown on Thursday at 9 Eastern on ESPN.
Last running play, Joe, and you see it. The 40, even when it doesn't look like there's a whole lot there in the running game, they get such a push. You look up and it's a 5-yard gain.
Mostert up to 210. And now you can add another 2. Goodson made the stop.
All right, 3rd and 3.
Well, this is kind of it right here, right? When you look at it, it's 6.5 minutes and counting, and get him to 3rd down.
Oh, you just uploaded a video? All right, NFL Meme, I'll definitely be checking that out.
3rd down and 3. Garoppolo throws.
Flag on the play.
Kittle. Will Redmond got caught up with George Kittle, and the flags came flying.
Well, yeah, Redmond, he's locked up with him, and man, I don't know. Obviously a lot of contact, but you know, he's entitled to his space too, don't you think, Mike?
Joseph Trinicosta says run down the clock.
What's going on the inside here? Where's his
Pass
hand?
interference. Defense number 25. The ball, he plays the spot of the foul.
Spot foul, let's go. First down.
Right there as Kittle tried to get to the outside, you can see his body is actually restricted from getting there, and that's the angle that the official had to make the
First
call.
and 10. 5:53 remain in the fourth.
By Will Redmond. And you can just see how deflated Matt LaFleur is. Not able to come up with a stop on 3rd down and 3. More from
Mostert with a no gain.
A loss of 1. Time for tonight's next.
All right, that was a loss of 1. My stand corrected.
9 of the 24 carries have reached 15+ miles per hour. It's the 6th highest rate among running backs in the NFL this season. So is Chris Myers detailed, a guy who has kind of just come out of nowhere.
Appreciate that, James. It did. Appreciate that, brother.
Record-setting night.
Purple Kush, what's going on? Says this is Rogers' type of game.
In NFL history, in a
The
playoff
game he kills
I don't
it
know what
at.
is typical, but I
Let's
will
see if
tell
it
you,
if he still
if you
has
can
the
hit
magic.
9 runs in a ball game where you're able to hit 15.
What's going on,
miles per
Purple
hour, it
Kush?
tells you there's an awful lot of open field in front of you, and there was.
Green Bay just used their first timeout.
All right, Green Bay has 2 timeouts. 49ers have 3. 5:47 remain in the fourth. 2nd and 11.
We got 50. No, we got 50. We push. Hey. 18.
Mostert. And a catch and run. We'll see where they play.
Oh, first down.
They've given him a first down. A good block by Juszczyk.
Oh, they're going to challenge it.
As those two guys just do it all.
The red flag's in
Good by Kyle Shanahan.
Matt LaFleur's
And,
hands.
you know, everyone's anticipating they're just going to run the ball and try to force the Packers to use their timeouts. He understands that, and you know, run something quick where you're able to get the ball out high percentage.
What's going on,
keep
Michael
the clock
Basham?
running,
Says
and
Chiefs
pick up
fan
yardage.
here.
I mean, it's
Just saying
it's
who are
great
going to go and
execution
play in
on
the Super
attacking
Bowl.
defense.
Matt LaFleur has thrown a challenge flag.
Well, Michael Basham, if you're not subscribed, I will be doing the Super Bowl in 2 weeks. I also will be doing the Pro Bowl. Oh, it's going to be short.
Made that there was offensive pass interference. Mike?
There's actually 2 things you can do here. If he's challenging the linemen or wide receivers, we're blocking downfield before the pass was
Green
touched.
Bay did
I don't think
challenge.
that's the case, but since he has challenged it, you actually now can review the spot also. And to me, it does look like that the spot is short. So even though you challenge one aspect, everything that's reviewable in replay can be looked at.
So the actual challenge, even though it certainly looks like it was a bad spot, was for offensive pass interference. But all aspects are under review. You know, you challenge here, you don't get it, you lose a timeout, which is
I appreciate that, Michael.
important to Green Bay. And now I'm told that they are looking at the spot of where that ball was placed down. Mike?
And Joe, I really, you don't have offensive pass interference, but if they do change the spot and they do change it from a first down, because I think they ruled first down.
They did.
If they change it back to short, he'll win the challenge for the wrong reason.
The runner was short of the line to gain. So we're going to move the ball and place it 1/2 yard short from the line to gain. Green Bay will not be charged a timeout. And please reset the game clock to 5:42, please. 5:42.
Good challenge. Good challenge. I ain't mad. Even though I'm a Lions fan, I'm not mad.
And still 2 timeouts remain for the Green Bay Packers.
You could do a lot of things. You could quarterback sneak it. You could give it to Mostert. You could, play action. Do a whole lot of things on 3rd and 1. Your entire playbook is open.
On 4th and short, he did not. And just would have to believe that he'd much rather have 2 shots at it here. If they fail to make it here on 3rd down, then giving the ball back to Aaron Rodgers.
Handoff.
Oh,
first down.
Got the first down. Nice.
Conversion by Mostert. And a big pickup on 3rd down and 1, a gain of 2. Packers take their 2nd timeout, and it's 1st down.
All right, Packers have 1 timeout. 49ers have 3. 5:13 remain in the 4th.
5:13 on the clock. And a 1st down for the San Francisco offense.
The ball is down at the Green Bay 31.
John Lynch.
Shout out to Martin Mayhew, former Detroit Lions general manager.
And his team 5 minutes 13 seconds away from Super Bowl 54.
5 minutes and 13 seconds away from going to the Super Bowl.
We may have seen the last pass by Jimmy Garoppolo. They're just going to pound them and run this thing as far down as they possibly can.
Clock is ticking.
Raheem Mostert's 213 rush yards, the most by a 49er in any game, regular season or postseason. And he adds to it. Blake Martinez with the tackle. A gain of 3 in the final timeout taken by Green Bay.
Yeah, we were talking about John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan and the job that they have done, and I think you also have to give credit to the owner, Jed York, and the commitment that he made to those 2 guys, and a 6-year contract for each, and letting them know that he was committed to them, and it allowed them then to put this together without a whole lot of pressure of trying to short sell the way in which they did it. So many times these coaches, we've seen guys get fired after 1 year. We've seen it certainly after 2. It seems like that's about the only amount of time you have.
Jesse Nielsen says Niner Nation, absolutely.
And they have built a heck of a football team that's shown itself this season.
On 2nd and 7, Mostert is 2 yards short of a 1st down.
All right, 3rd and 2. Oh, there is some copyright music. I do got to mute it for. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. We're up to 102 people view, and says Joseph. RIP Juice says definitely memes. NFL Memes says
the franchise trying to get to their 7th
ball game,
Super
bro.
Bowl. They've won 5.
Airfire says Kansas City Chiefs is going to be happy about the 49ers winning. The Super Bowl will be easy for Kansas City.
Mostert doesn't get it. It's 4th down. Kingsley Kiki with the stop.
Yeah, I am RIP Juice. I am hyped for the Chiefs and 49ers. I think we're finally going to get a good Super Bowl this year.
They're right around the 25-yard line, so a little shorter shot for Robbie Gould.
A 42-yard try.
All right, Robbie Gould set to kick it.
Now Gould comes over to the sideline.
All right, delay a game. Oh, timeout 49ers.
So Gould gets a chance to go to the sideline and stretch that leg out on a chilly January night in Santa Clara. And Aaron Rodgers is wondering if this is going to remain a 14-point game. And we'll welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Joe Buck, Troy Aikman, and an impressive night tonight for the San Francisco 49ers. Right now trying to go up 3 scores and
the NFL
basically
has
stamp their
changed the
ticket to
script. It's
Super
now
Bowl
called
54.
the Andy Reid story.
It's been a great couple of weeks for the San Francisco 49ers and the way in which they've performed, the way they've dominated, up front. And they'll certainly like the
All right,
Kansas
Robbie
City
Gold,
Chiefs.
42-yard attempt. The kick is up. Kick is good.
Through from 42.
They'll be going to Miami with a
37 to 20. 3:31.
What a night for Raheem Mostert. Setting a franchise record. 220 rush yards. Second most ever in an NFL playoff game. 4 touchdowns, the most in an NFC championship game. And tied for the second most in an NFL playoff game.
Well, when you run the football,
Yeah, Air Fighter Boy, I don't even remember really the whole Super Bowl of last year.
Football team really on
All I know is
I've always believed that having been a
I had to get
really great
I had to get somebody to drive me home.
it becomes a mentality, and in many ways the heartbeat and identity of a football team are those 5 guys along the offensive line. And coming in, when you're going to play the 49ers, you better win in the trenches on both sides. They play just as physical on the defensive side. When you think about John Lynch and the 3 drafts
Demon
that
Dad. You're over here trying to kill me, dude.
Drafted offensive linemen and defensive linemen, and that's where this thing has been built.
There's Tyler Irvin on the return.
Irvin got to the 25-yard line.
With 3:26 to go in this game.
All right, there is some copyright music and commercials I do have to mute it for. As soon as it comes back, I will be resuming the game audio. All right, you guys, we are back.
They lost Super Bowl I, retroactively called Super Bowl I, to the Green Bay Packers. The Chiefs
Almost
did
died
win
on
Super
stream,
Bowl IV
absolutely.
over the Vikings. Handoff here to Jamal Williams, and Eric Armstead delivers the hit. And if this is the end of the line here tonight for the Green Bay Packers, how about the job done by Matt LaFleur? 2 40-year-old head coaches going at it, and LaFleur 13-3 in the regular season. Most by rookie head coach.
Hey, I ain't gonna do no 151 now.
13 with the 49ers. Ball is out. It's a live ball as Armstead forced the fumble. Packers maintain possession, but this defense now doing their thing.
Yeah, they're doing their thing. I'll follow up on what you said, Joe, and I agree with you. The job that Matt LaFleur did, really the entire organization and these players. I mean, they've had a lot of holes within this team. They addressed the defense coming into this season. You'd have to believe that.
What's going on, Felix? Says, ouch, 151, absolutely.
Side of the ball, but to win 14 games this year, that's pretty incredible.
They move the pocket downfield. Lazard underthrown. It's 4th down.
All right, 4th and 13.
Players, Joe, this is the biggest game, the NFC Championship game that they'll ever play in. And as we look at Aaron Rodgers, having gone beyond and has a Super Bowl under his belt, will he get another opportunity at a championship game?
Fourth down and 13. No timeouts for Green Bay.
Air Fighter Boy says we got how many likes we got? 49, almost 50. Absolutely. If you guys don't have the thumbs up, blue, if you guys could definitely do so, it'd be greatly appreciated. All right, we do have some copyright music. I do have to mute it for. What's going on? Brian Gonzalez says hi.
But
all right, we are back.
Doesn't diminish the job that Matt LaFleur has done, and his first crack at it in the NFL, he's been terrific.
To be able to find ways to win games, and that's really what the Packers have done throughout this year, and to find ways to move the ball offensively. When, I mean, think about it. You got Devontae Adams and Aaron Jones, and there hasn't been a whole lot more. And yet he's been able to put some things together.
All right, 4th and 13. They're going for it. Rodgers drops back. Got the first. Devontae Adams.
For the Packers, for the moment, as Devontae Adams makes the grab.
Down at the 38, maybe 39-yard line.
We're at the 2 minute.
All right, that's 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the ball game. They're showing a Packers-Chiefs commercial. Oh, they wish. Yeah, I wonder how much Aaron Rodgers do get paid on these commercials, because he has a bunch of commercials with State Farm, the Next Gen Stat ones. I mean, shout out to him making that money. One minute 59 seconds, more minutes till the 49ers win. What's going on, Hubert Pilk? Hopefully I said your last name correctly. Says good game and good hosting. I appreciate that, Hubert. Got to be making a bunch, says Chris. Yeah, I can only imagine so. Demon Dan says the Packers are equal to a government cheese sandwich. Hey, in the government cheese sandwich defense, at least that is good. Oh, okay. Appreciate that. Yeah, I will be doing the Pro Bowl next week, and then the following week I will be doing the Super Bowl. And on my channel, I do college basketball, college football, NFL, and NBA basketball. So if you guys enjoy basketball and football and enjoy to have fun, you know, definitely hit that subscribe button. Click that notification bell. I try to get on at least once a day. You know, on your way in and on your way out, definitely hit the thumbs up.
Famer.
All right, we are back.
First down, Green Bay.
Ball is at the 38-yard line.
No timeouts, and now inside of 2 minutes. Aired out downfield. And
oh, intercepted! Richard Sherman punched the ticket to Super Bowl. Shout out to Richard Sherman. What time is that game, Nick? I might do it for you guys. LA and Boston tomorrow. I know at 2 o'clock I'll be doing the Pistons and Wizards.
Richard Sherman showed a little burst. That ball was in the air. He went and got it. I think he wanted to make up for that big play that he
appreciate that, Hubert Pilt.
Along that sideline, and once Aaron Rodgers
welcome to the family. You're definitely an MVP, brother.
Richard Sherman, he just went and showed quite a burst for the 31-year-old.
Oh, he got an interception. I wonder if he's going to get multiple drug tests like he did his last playoff interception this year. That was some crazy stuff. How you going to drug test the man for all that? For being that old and getting the, what do you call it? Like the man puts in the hard work.
Kyle Shanahan never wavered with his support for Saleh.
Julie Hudson says Richard Sherman, no less. Wow. But hey, as a Detroit Lions fan, I do want to salute the Green Bay Packers for making it to the NFC title game. And congratulations to the San Francisco 49ers for punching your ticket into the Super Bowl. We got a good Super Bowl this year. We got the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers.
40-year-old head coach Kyle Shanahan has taken the 49ers to the Super Bowl. The 8th time these two teams have met.
All right, PG says, of course he gets a pick, or got a pick. He got to be on something.
San Francisco now evens the mark at 4
Russell
wins.
Wilson got tested. Did he really? That's crazy, Felix.
It's the best moment. If you've played in this game, if you've coached in this game, and you've been to a conference championship game and won, it brings back.
That's it, you guys. That's ball game.
For the 49ers.
San Francisco.
Shout out San Fran. You're going to the Super Bowl.
Jimmy Garoppolo. And this 49er rushing attack.
Hey, but real talk, shout out to Matt LaFleur. His very first year goes to the NFC title game. You know, Packers fans, you guys got to be impressed on this year.
And the longtime friends and
You know, I really think that your biggest weakness in tonight's game was stopping the run. If you guys could have stopped the run, you know, it might have been the Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City
The
Chiefs.
State Farm postgame show and the George Halas Trophy presentation.
But, man, we had a great day today, you guys. I truly, 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 from the bottom of my heart and all of my heart, want to say thank you to each and every single one of you guys, whether you hit the subscribe button or you haven't. If you do, I do truly appreciate it. If you guys can definitely leave a like on your way out, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. You guys are all truly something amazing today, man. You guys got me up to 1,360. I appreciate that. Actually, real talk, we'll be 5 away from 1.36. So if you're not subscribed, you know, hopefully we can get to 1.37. We are 5 away. But tomorrow I will be doing some basketball. So if you enjoy basketball, definitely consider coming out. We have a blast. And yeah, I appreciate the 53 thumbs up. You know, but with that being said, you guys, I truly appreciate you guys. You guys mean a lot to me. Definitely go ahead and go into my description. Look in my description. I got all the members of the Sports Movement Network, a group that me and the Gridiron BLITZ co-founded, as well as the TSMN Entertainment Division with MonStar Sports and Entertainment. And definitely subscribe to Amy Amor, Gridiron BLITZ, Staple Sports, and MonStar Sports and Entertainment. Erica, the WWF WCW Diva Straight Web, 1985 3.0 is a very good channel to subscribe to as well. So is Arthur Aliverden. He's also a great channel to subscribe to. If you guys like Lakers basketball, he does a great recap. You guys definitely want to check it out. And I appreciate that, RP Juice. He said we got up to 55 likes. Let's go. That's what's up. Packers fans be like, sad face cry, mad face cry, bed. But with that being said, you guys, I will definitely see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys have a truly a blessed and happy day and happy night. You know, without you guys, there is no YouTube. So I definitely truly appreciate you guys. And, you know, you guys be safe if you're out enjoying yourselves. If you're having adult beverages, please call an Uber driver or have somebody else that is a designated driver drive you home so you can get home safe and we can have some fun again. But with that being said, you guys, I truly appreciate you guys. You guys are truly all a blessing. You know, so with that being said, you guys, this is Troxel Sports Talk. Have a nice night. And we out. Peace.